morning. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Thursday, and I am glad that you all are here. I know people are coming in, but I need to get started. I want to give a shout out to everybody who is arriving. What's up, CDP? Come on, CDP. I see you over there. Um, Seems like the Republicans and the Democrats are consolidating their power. Trump don't have no money to build his ballroom. It ain't looking good. And the slush fund might be on halt because those police officers came up and they said, "How dare you try to get these people a fund where we were trying to save lives and you put our lives in danger? And you say that you're for the blue, but yet you're going to give all of these criminals money, and you should see those people salivating over how they're going to spend the money. Are you serious?" Let me say something else too. If I said this yesterday, but I'm going to say it again today. A lot of the ICE detention centers are in warehouses, and just in case you did not know, Donald Trump's friends and a lot of corporations that they own those warehouses, and they were losing money on those warehouses. So they lobbied Donald Trump to use those warehouses as ICE detention centers, and Donald Trump agreed. Those people doubled their prices because they knew the government was going to pay for it. And this is the ugly part about it. Donald Trump owns stock and has invested money in most of those companies. So he's getting money from that as well. This man ain't even secretive anymore. He's just taking money. How are you going to have a slush fund where the IRS cannot audit any of your family members, can't audit you, giving you full immunity so you can't be prosecuted? And that's a red flag right there. If you don't want the IRS to audit you, that means you've done something wrong. I just wanted to start with that today because this is why the American people should be living pissed off and mad. Because this man is just taking folks' hard-earned tax money and doing whatever he wants to, while Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos is praising him, but they don't pay no tax, and they don't pay their workers like they should, and they are laying workers off right now. It's unbelievable. So I just wanted to put that out there. But let me say hello to everyone out there. What's up, CDP again? Hello, hold up, wait a minute. What's up, DC Kool-Aid Production? What's up, Darcy? I see you, Darcy. What's up, 420? Virgo? I'm reading too. Oh, yeah, he's pocketing a lot of money. And the Republicans are livid now because Massey was defeated by Trump, and the Republicans really stood by Massey because he wanted to open the Epstein files. And no. And now he's getting behind Ken Paxton. And I'm like, Ken Paxton is a crook. Cornyn and Paxton are really not good choices, but Cornyn is definitely better than Paxton. And the Republicans in Texas are livid about that because Ken Paxton has so many scandals. Donald Trump got behind him. So, hey, 420, did you see the lady in New York? Yeah, in the manhole. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. I did see that. It seems like a lot of freak accidents been happening under this administration, and a lot of really odd plane accidents are happening, which is like really weird. So anyway, you all, let me get to the get good. My title is "I Love You and I Hate You at the Same Time." I have a lot of things to talk about this morning, but the first thing that I did view was Ron and Castro. Now, I'm not going to lie. Brian, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the hell Castro was doing. Somebody said the meat he was using was spam. Baby, that pizza was unique. It was unusual. The taste was probably different, but baby, Castro made up everything that I can find in my pantry pizza. I saw somebody said they saw spam. I think he put some hog head cheese up in there. Okay, some ham hock scraps, pepperoni, some collard green and mustard green strips, some great northern beans, some black eyed peas. Baby, anything he could find in that cabinet, he put on that pizza. But it really wasn't no pizza because there was no cheese in it. So it was like, I don't know. It was no cheese in that. Baby! But let me say this. Castro took everything out the pantry and put on that pizza. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. And it was no cheese on there. It was just like, baby, it was so much on that pizza. Okay, pork knuckles, shavings. Okay, everything but dairy. Everything but dairy. And you could not tell Castro he was not Julia Child. You could not tell him he was not Anthony Bourdain up in that kitchen. Baby, you could not tell he was Tabitha, but not look, but not vegan. Baby, he was the barefoot Contessa. He was Martha Stewart. He was the pioneer woman. All of them. He was Tucci. All of them people. All of them people. That's what Castro was. All of them people. And baby, you could not tell him he did not need a PBS special. You could tell him he didn't need no PBS special. Look, let me tell you something. So he was making that pizza without no cheese. And so Brian was talking about it. And then all of a sudden, Castro clicked on Brian's platform. Baby, I knew it was getting ready to turn left. I knew it was getting ready to turn left. And Brian kept on saying, I like you, Castro. I like you. But you know where that leads, right? So Castro said he wanted to twerk. Brian said, look, I don't want you to put no music on my channel because, you know, he said, I got a little basic channel. Now, this word's not mine. And Castro turns the camera towards the TV. Brian actually turns Castro off and started cussing Castro out because he thought Castro was setting him up. And baby, he cussed Castro out. Now, he went to loving Castro and Jesus and Jehovah at the beginning. But baby, he cussed Castro the hell out. I love you and hate you at the same time. Baby! And then Brian was talking about Rico. Now, Castro is trying to stay mute on this Rico situation. I really tried to be cool with the Rico situation until I found out that that picture was Rico on a train sleeping heavily peace on a train. And I'm like, I don't know what kind of drug you mixed in that alcohol, but anything that will make you go to sleep in a New York subway ain't good. And Brian was like, I know he's a grown man, but he could be hurt. Then Brian gave his testimony of how he was drugged. He was smoking some weed with some stuff in it. You know, I wouldn't tell that. I just, you know, I know it was a mistake, but you don't need to tell that. So anyway, he gave his little testimony. And I'm gonna say this, you all, and it's really no judgment. It's about choices. It's about choices. Something has to be wrong when you will meet a complete stranger, drink and mix substances with this person, and you don't know them. It's almost like you don't want to live because you don't know what people are capable of doing. And then people always want to throw out, y'all don't care about Rico. Y'all want to see me hurt. No, do you care about Rico? Because obviously, that you and your safety need to stop blaming people not wanting to see you succeed. You need to ask the question, do I want me to succeed? Am I making the right choices and decisions that's going to push me forward, or if I'm keeping myself back? And you can't sit up here and blame people on YouTube who don't even live in the same city. And then, Rico, for the mere fact that somebody is taking pictures of you, screenshotting you in New York, and you don't have a clue to who they are, but yet you can drink a concoction that will knock you out on a subway, that's crazy. And see, y'all thought I was lying when I told y'all somebody sent me an email with him selling his Badussi down there at the mall. Now, wherever they got it from, that ain't none of my business. That ain't none of my business. But I wasn't lying, and he knew I wasn't lying. Jump forward to this subway picture. See, Rico, I don't have to lie. And now you're finding out that somebody somewhere in New York has access to you, and they are recording and photographing you, whether it's physical or by electronic means. And I'm going to tell you, Rico, you try to play this game that everybody wants you. But when I saw that video, it hurt my heart because you was begging for somebody's penis. You were begging. And I'm like, damn. Y'all, I'm not lying. Enrico, you don't know what that person could have done to you. If you were out like that, you don't know if that person could have taken advantage of you, if that person could have got a syringe and did something to you. You don't know because you are gone here. And hey, that it is your life. But you cannot get mad with people when you sit here. What's up, Miss Philadelphia and Kimmy? And show your life. Everybody, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Rico. Your life is not an open book for us. And it's not about being shame or not. No, it's about knowing what to share and what not to share. It is being discriminating and tactful, and you don't get that. I told you, Rico, hey, I don't think it's a wise thing to record your dental appointment. You need to keep that to yourself. Because after that abysmal and abominable doctor's appointment, where you had to get all them shots and shit, I'm like, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Now, Rico, people talking about how all your back teeth got to get yanked out. Now, I want you to get this, Rico. You aren't even 40 yet. You aren't even 40 yet, my friend. You are not even 40 yet. And they yanking teeth out. The only teeth that I had to take out are my wisdoms. That is it. Rico, I have all of my teeth. And when you losing teeth like that, that means you're not flossing. That means you're not brushing regularly. That means you're not seeing a dentist regularly. And Rico, you're not even 40 yet. Girl, you're not even 40 yet, man. So anyway, you can say what you want about me. At the end of the day, I am 56 with all of my teeth, not manufactured teeth, my teeth. And Rico, I'm serious. I can see a change in the composition of your face, and your face is an angular face, but something is going on with your mouth. That your mouth is getting wider, and then he's talking about herbal remedies for what? Herbal what? So Rico, let me say this to you. You can say whatever you want about me. That's fine. But that is not going to change your situation at all. Rico, the best revenge is success. You aren't moving anyone. Nobody ain't trying to clout chase off of you. Nobody is angry and upset. We're just sitting back and saying, man, take care of yourself. Why is your mouth messed up at that time? Why are you? And again, Rico, all of this is choices. All of this is about choices. You chose to go to New York, live off the government. You didn't see that Trump was going to be president and drastically change how welfare was going to look. You have limited resources, and you think that you turning it because you're living in subsidized housing that you couldn't afford market rate wise. But you want people to be upset? And let me say this, Rico, looks in you, baby, that fades. And you are in the season now where if you don't take care of yourself, when you get older, It's gonna be bad. See, this is what don't bother me when y'all talk about something. Oh, Jay Wilson got that fold up face. I can come up here and show my face, and I'm good with it. Cause like I said, I'm 4 years from 60. Y'all ain't even touching 40 yet, and you all look like my contemporaries and peers, and that shouldn't be. Talking about me ain't doing nothing for your teeth that they get ready to yank out. Talking about me is not doing anything about your addiction to certain drugs and alcohol. Talking about me ain't gonna help you from being asleep on a subway, getting back to Queens. And a lot of that, Rico, is hurt. You are another one that's dealing with this childhood trauma, won't go to the therapist and get help, and it's eating you alive. Sir, all that stuff you say about me, it doesn't hurt me one bit because I know where it's coming from. It's coming from a place of hurt, abandonment. I don't think I'm better than you. Like I tell y'all, God blew in all of us. We ain't nothing but a big old hunk of dirt with air. So I don't think I'm better than you. But when it comes to decisions and choices, you mad at Chocolate Bay. A lot of people mad at Chocolate Bay. And whatever, it is what it is. But the man ain't big and the man doing his thing. I just see a lot of hurt people, and then you get the attack. Now let me say with Castro, I don't think I'm better than Castro, but baby, I would just go ahead and get old nasty piece of Domino's pizza or a nasty piece of Marco's pizza before I try to make something like that though. I'm like, what the hell is this? Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. Woo, shut up. But anyway, bro, that pizza was many things. Okay, but it's sad. It's sad. So Rico, I hope your mouth get better. When a doctor wants you to come back that quick, Rico, the only thing you should have been doing is getting the old nasty piece of checkup. And the doctor said he could have said, okay, this is what we need you to do. We need you to clean here, here, and here. To be honest, Rico, hold on for a minute, y'all. But that doctor wants you to come back. Something seriously happened with your mouth. And again, you up here cussing folk out. But yet, if you don't watch it, you ain't gonna be able to cuss nobody out because you ain't gonna have no teeth to articulate. My God, today. Y'all, I gotta go to this gas station. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a minute, please. Thank you. All righty. Y'all, I'll be right back.
Okay, y'all, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Good to see you all. I am back. Sorry for the delay. So today, you all, there is a um, workshop in the capital city, which is Austin, Texas. I really don't feel like going to Austin today because it is raining, it is wet, it is slick out here. But I'm going to go to this conference, and it ends on tomorrow. So gotta do what I gotta do. But the conference food has been pretty good, though. I'm gonna say that. Shout out to the conference in the capital city. What's up, Outspoken One? So anyway, you all, um, so all of this stuff that people say, and this is another thing too. You can't get upset with these people. They are doing a show. And again, if you sit up here getting upset and all out your body, then you may need to question, do I need to be here? Maybe I need to go and seek some therapy or some help. Because at the end of the day, you all, how are you going to get upset with people you don't even know? And a lot of these people say a lot of these outrageous things to get your attention. And you don't give it to them. Like I tell anybody, I live in San Antonio. I travel freely. If somebody got something to say to me or want to bust a move, you can find me. It's not like I'm hiding. But whatever people say in their live, I don't have nothing to do with it. That ain't my issue. So I wanted to get to that particular point. Now, y'all, I want to get to Rodney again. Now, I am going to say this. Upon further investigation, upon new evidence, and let me tell you this. I thought that Rodney put eyes in Envy's chat, and Envy went off on him. So I'm like, well, Rodney, why are you doing that? Why do you have to apologize? What is that all about? Screw him and move on about your life. But baby, somebody said you need to go to somebody's community wall. And I went and I saw this man who looked like a numbers nerd. And I'm like, woo, right? I'm like, woo, right? And then I saw Rodney with those eyes under that picture. Now, there's a couple of things wrong with that. And I can understand Envy being upset. But Rodney, I don't believe, and again, Rodney may not have meant anything by it, and I'm giving Rodney that. And he came on and he said, I didn't mean anything by it. And I think Rodney is telling the truth. But it's the optics of it. First of all, it was on ZX's wall. It was a picture of Envy. Rodney put eyes under that. Then you go to Envy's channel and did the same thing. And you don't think that man gonna have something to say? So Envy felt like, well, since you went that route with me, I'm gonna go this route with you. And as I told Rodney, and I'm gonna say this to you all, I'm not telling Rodney where he can and cannot go. That is his prerogative. I am not telling Rodney who he can and cannot talk to. However, we see moves and we should be able to say something. So all I'm going to say is this: Rodney, I think you are being used. I think those people who are frequenting your channel at this particular point are doing this to weaponize your channel. They do not speak good of the folk in the sector. I don't think it helps you by continuing to say, well, he ain't no worse than the other people and all of this, like you're validating that. Folk don't like him. He's banned from my platform. He's banned from my platform. But I see you in a war now with Envy, Jay Dunn, because that little stir up started. And so my thing is ZX is loving this. He loves this. And it's not a matter of if, but when you all fall out and he call you out of your name and then you find out he is homophobic, what the beef sector don't want to hear is this. CX, no, CX, you ain't right. Don't come over here because people are telling you right now that they know what's going on. They see what's happening. So please don't come over here with those woes me stories because we know what the man is doing. Now, you can stay right on over there. You entertain them. Y'all have tea cakes. Y'all have little dinners and all. Do what you got to do. I mean, have fun and all of that. But when reality hit, nobody don't want to hear it. And I'm gonna tell you, when it does happen, people are going to say, Rodney, we don't have no sympathy for you because we told you. That's it. That's it. These people will use you and leave you hanging out there. And I'm gonna leave it right at that, Rodney. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know why you think you special. I mean, if he do that to women, damn sure tear you up. Baby, don't even get me started with Lolo. Lolo. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, let me put my hands up. Lolo, I don't know what's wrong with you. That man had you in a picture where your eye, girl, your eye was looking over here. It was giving bootleg glamour shots, and you was laying all like this, and your eye was all over here. And you trying to make nice with a man? Okay, girl, your eye was all over here. One was looking here, one was looking over there. And I'm like, what? This is the same man who said you were a incompetent daughter to your mama. And then put your mama obituary out in public. And I'm like, are you serious? Girl, the eye is all over here. It was like, okay, one eye is looking that way, and then the other eye is all the way over here, looking over here. And it was a sexy pose. That's what get me. It was a sexy pose. And I'm like, girl, you going over there after that? That man having you look, oh, maybe these girls are crazy. The same knife that he used to stab you in the back is the same knife that you need to cut ties. Girl, that man had you looking like helter skelter over there, like you belong in some circus troupe, and you going over there, girl. Bye. And Lolo, girl, I love you down. I love you down, niece. But that's why I leave y'all alone. Because again, if you all will do that and you know these people's histories, then I don't want you around me. Because again, y'all not using sound judgment, but you grown and you can do what you want to do. Now I can see if you have a strategy. Like people got mad with me with hard titties over there, but I knew what she was doing. I knew what she was doing. And when it was time, I did what I had to do. Oh my God, baby, she was all on looking sexy, looking into the camera, at least with one eye. Girl, he had your eye way over here. Girl, it looked like that eyeball was just, I'm like, mm-mm-mm. I'm just sorry. What's up, Dragon? Baby, and y'all keep on going on over there. Hey, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Um, so that's how I felt about the Rodney thing. The next thing is, baby, they tell me that Dee Dee Loop Loop, aka Wendy's, was trying to get sexy on the camera dry begging. They said she was groping her breast. I said, I know you lying to me. I ain't even gonna go see that because I just ate breakfast and I don't want my breakfast to come up. So I'm just gonna have to take somebody's word that she did that. Honest Row said that Dee Dee Loop Loop was over there groping breasts, trying to get people to come over there, and she was dry begging. Okay, Honest Row, I'm gonna have to believe you on that because, like I said, I don't have time to see Wendy's. Okay, Bozo the Clown Sister trying to get sexy over there and wind up checking my whole breakfast. So I'm gonna trust you on that, Row. Lord have mercy. Bro, these high gas prices to get people to do some strange things for change. Bro, they trying to get these groceries. Okay, now Pizarro has gone off on people. Pizarro said if she want to drive big and have a husband, she can. She said y'all just mad because Intel's giving, and now y'all want to mess up with her cash app. She said y'all jealous and hateful. She said y'all want people to go to jail because y'all done went to jail. So she's fighting with VS now. It is crazy. Look, get it how you live it. Get it how you live it. I don't know why people getting upset about what kind of money people get. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. Pizza said she ain't showing her face, and you ain't gonna make her show her face. She said she is Avatar Nation. She was before Sir King. There was what's her name? Pizarro. It is what it is, baby. I'm gonna let these girls duke that out. But anyway, that's what she said. Um, then it's really interesting because Jay Dunn is calling them broke factor, not trifecta, but broke factor. Now Jay Dunn didn't say broke factor, but I'm making that up because she said all of them broke. So I came up with broke factor. She said that you got um, Brianna begging for graduation gifts. Now, Brianna didn't beg for graduation gift. Let me say this again. I told Brianna, I said, why don't you get a wish list and I'll give to that. But that's what you know how it is with J Dunn. And then she said Nika always begging. She said now she can give Nika a pass because she got health issues, but nevertheless begging. And then here come Pizarro begging. So she calling them. Now she didn't say this, but this is what I made up. Broke factor. because she said they broke. And she said, "How y'all talking about some what y'all giving, but y'all can't even, pay for stuff." That's Jay Dunn. Then Pizarro bust back and said, "Okay, it's just a matter of time. VS already done showed your mama and had this mock funeral for your mama, driving you crazy. And here you are running back to her. She said, I can't wait till she get you again, because she don't like you and she gonna get you again." Now that's what Pizarro said. I'm telling you, it's interesting. It's interesting. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. People talking about they didn't have no $40. Both air conditioning ain't working. Ooh. So let me say this, y'all. Rico lives in Queens. And in New York, you don't control your heat. Your super controls your heat if you don't live in an upscale apartment. Now, if you live in an upscale apartment, baby, you can change that heat and that air. I guess now, still, and the radiators, I guess, are still on. And Rico's sweating like a hoe in church. Now, that's interesting. Rico, do you have your portable air conditioner? Because most of those units in Queens, like he's living in, they don't have central air and heat. So in the summer, they have to put their air conditioners in the window. And then in the winter, they close the window and the radiator generates the heat. And occasionally they have to crack the window because it's so hot that, they got to let some of that heat out. But I did see that Hershey, and we talked about it. We did talk. Well, Darcy, I know. So anyway, there, because people will try to tell Rico for not having air conditioner, but in Queens, that's how they do. You have a radiator and it heats, and I'm gonna tell them, baby, them radiators be heating, baby. You can cook eggs on them jokers. And then in the summer, you have to get your portable air conditioner and put it in the window. So, but yeah, it's a lot going on in the streets. But that's what's really happening for the most part. I think the Castro and Brian thing is heating up because, again, Brian now thinks that Castro was trying to sabotage his channel by coming on and trying to put music on his channel. He said it's not enough that you tried to put music on his channel, then you tried to put the video on his channel to take his channel down. And then Brian said, Castro, you trying to get a lick back, because Tommy was giving Brian a strip tease and he was showing things. And I guess now Castro is trying to get his lick back, according to Brian. You know how Brian be thinking. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So it's a lot of things happening, baby. And it's just really interesting. And like I said, I just think it's whimsical. It's whimsical to me. I'm like, yeah. And can I say this, you all? Whatever these people decide to do in their life, it's their life. But if you put it on, we're going to talk about it. Okay. Baby, this Austin traffic is, let me say this Austin traffic is worse than San Antonio. And the sad part about Austin is they don't have any more room to be building roads. Oh my God. It's giving Universal Soul Circus. It is, you all. It is. Then you got Grown Folk TV putting Nika's pictures out. Oh, jeez. And then grown folk done put what's that man envy pictures out? These people. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said that picture was edited and retouched, but then somebody said that ain't a retouched picture. I pray God that's a retouched picture, because I'm telling you, men, when your hair is at its journey, at the end of the journey, just go ahead and shave it off. Just shave it off. Just shave it off, because people be around here looking like eggs with fur on it. Just shave that shit off. Um, and y'all, Envy just looked like a scientist to me. He looked like he could do calculations in his head without a calculator or writing it down. It was just a lot of things. It was a lot of things going on. Yeah, Hershey, who you talking about now? Put a name on it. Um, okay, okay, a Universal Resort. Okay, okay, it's a busy. I think you'll like the stainless steel one. The word of the day is job. Okay. Oh Lord, it's just so much going on, y'all. You got somebody with health issues. They want to fight. They got this persistent cough. They coughing everywhere. They ain't eating the right food, and that's another thing. Your diet, man. All you eating is this high sodium food, and then that stuff be all in your teeth. And Rico, do you floss? Because Rico, let me tell you something. You can't go to sleep with particles in your mouth, because that will mess up your gum, and then you start getting plaque. And you, oh, then you said they broke a tooth but didn't fix it. How you going around with raw nerves in your mouth? I don't get it. I don't get it. Child Envy over there looking like a big toe. Mm. Oh, Jesus. Can I say this though? Everybody has a bad day. Anybody can catch you in a picture that ain't good. Okay. Okay, so let me put that out there. Okay, let me just put that out there. Everybody can have a bad day. Okay? All I will say is Envy do look employable. Okay, he looked like somebody who would be on the job for a good minute. Okay, he know that job in and out. I mean, I'm gonna say that. What got me though was the little frown, the frown and stuff. I'm like, had he smiled, it would have been a little bit better. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna drop this link. It is Talk About It Thursday. I'm gonna let y'all talk about it. It's your opinion, not mine. The views of the guests are not those of the host. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm already getting ready for it. Pastor, did you see Vic on Lemon with the camera all in his mouth? Girl, no, I don't watch Lemon. No, mm-hmm. I don't watch Lemon. And you just said Vic, and I don't have nothing against Vic, but Vic do be killing panels. I'm not gonna lie. he be killing pounds, and then he want to be philosophical, and um, yeah, I like Vic, but only in doses. I just so anyway, and I don't want nobody looking in their mouth and stuff. So no. Mm-mm. So the link is down. Now they said that I don't drop the link, but I did drop the link. It is Talk About It Thursday. Oh Lord, hold on, something. Oh Jesus, hold on for a minute, y'all. Okay, let me hold on. Let me put my banner up because you just don't know what you're gonna get. Hold up. Hello.
Good morning. I know I'm banned. Can you
Hold on.
can you?
Hold for a minute, sir. Hold on.
Oh,
Give me a minute. Let me work on this. Hold on.
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
I can
Hello?
hear you a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I can hear you. I can hear you. The other person dropped. I don't know why, but look. What's up, Dragons?
I
What's
can hear
going
you a
on?
little bit. Why is that? That is crazy. Hold
Hold
on.
on for a
I
minute,
got to put on
Dragons.
my.
Dragons said she can hear me a little bit. Hold on for a minute, Dragons. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can
Okay.
change that.
Yeah, it's like you
All
need
of
to
this.
turn your stuff up or something.
Hold on for a minute, Dragons.
Can you hear me now, Dragons?
It's still low. I'm gonna
It's
put on my
still low,
headphones and
Dragons.
see if that changes something. Hold on. Let me
Okay,
put on
put
my
on your
headphones.
headphones, Dragon.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see.
Hello.
hello. Good morning.
Let me see. Hold on.
Good morning.
I wanted to, I wanted to ask you. I didn't. I know I'm banned. I understand that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
where can I find Loop Loop channel? Are you able to put it? I've been trying to find this woman's channel, but she has a weird name. It's really
It's
weird to find
Deidre
her.
Helen or something, but I don't
Yeah,
know what. Huh?
yeah. It was the Helena I was missing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a Chekovich or some shit like that.
Yeah, I
Chekovich.
don't. You know, I heard it on Rose Channel, and Rose said that she was trying to be sexy and bring people to the yard. That's what Rose said.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's D, and I know you spell her name.
Now can you?
I know
I
you
can hear
spell her.
y'all now. Hey,
Oh, well, we
hey,
can hear you.
Brian.
We can hear you, Dragons.
Hey God, hey Dragons, how you doing, love?
Good morning, King. Good morning,
Well,
y'all.
Brian,
All right, Pastor. I didn't. I
no,
know
no,
you
Brian,
told
I
me.
got a question. So I don't think you was being harsh on Rico. I think that it was a dangerous move as well. I do think that it was Rico land on that subway, and that's scary because again, I lived in New York, and people will pickpocket you and take you and rob you blind. So I thought that was dangerous, and you know, I saw the pizza. Baby, I saw the pizza. It looked like some ham hocks, some strips of mustard
Uh,
greens, and some pinto beans, and all of that. I
yeah,
saw it. I
yeah.
saw it too. But now, Brian, I
Hmm.
don't know. Castro be getting in his spirit sometimes where he
Hmm.
want to be playing music and scripting and stuff. So
Hmm.
I understand you was trying to save your little channel.
Well, behind the scenes too. What I didn't tell y'all was he got naked while he was dancing behind the scenes too. I took him. I removed him, and he was. I don't know why they want to start showing me their private
Wait a
parts
minute. He
and
got
things.
naked. Why did he get naked?
You you would have to ask him. And I thought I seen a bump on his booty. I
Oh,
promise you,
Oh,
but
Jesus.
I promise you, I could have sworn I seen a bump on it. Like it looked like it was.
So now he got a bump on his head.
he got a
Girl,
bump
he
on the
got a
hand.
bump on.
I,
Wait a minute. Now he got a bump on his head and a bump on his booty.
I promise you, it looked like it was ready to pop. You know how you got the thing that's,
Oh
you
Oh
know.
my
Jesus.
I promise, I
God.
seen like a little drip of. I'm telling you, it was like a little drip of pus. It was like a
Oh
little
my
drip.
Oh
God.
You know how when it
God.
comes to the head, you know, when something about to get ready, you,
Oh.
baby, when Castro bent over, all I
Oh
seen was this.
my
I
God.
seen this. I seen this booty and I seen the beginning of the pus ready to, ready for somebody to squeeze it and everything come flying out. I'm
Oh
telling you,
my God.
I seen a bump on Castro booty. He was being nasty. I don't know who told these people to come to my channel and start showing their private parts. Tommy was on the damn toilet. You feel me? All I seen was motherfucking sticks and straws bent sitting on the goddamn toilet, and he showed me his private part, all type of shit. I don't know what's wrong with
Now,
these people.
Brian, the people say you lying, but I
How
don't
am I?
think Brian is lying. I don't think Brian is lying.
Who said I'm lying?
Baby,
Outspoken?
West Oakland
Outspoken
said you
said that?
lying.
Wow. Hell no.
It
This
got to
is
be outspoken saying that because
outrageous.
Baby, you didn't
Ugly.
screenshot it. Ooh, I would have screenshotted that real quick.
I was
Oh,
drinking last
please.
night. All
Oh,
right,
y'all
Pastor, let
and
me
all
go
of
on
this
about my
damn
business. Let me
drinking.
go. Oh Lord, all right, dragging with your beautiful ass. Go, my Lord. Let me go on about
I
my
love
business, Lord.
you. This is too funny.
Brian,
I'm
Brian,
so
Brian,
sorry.
not a
This is
pus
funny.
bump. Now I can
What?
see
I
that bump
said
back on his
a
head, but now
bump.
you say he got a bump on his head and a bump on his bum. My God,
Oh,
today. Castro,
oh.
you said you weren't hunching no more.
Mm,
Why y'all
mm.
getting naked? You see, I had my banner up because I don't trust nobody. These
It's
people
the
be
season.
doing crazy stuff, dragons.
It's getting hot out here, Jay, and they want to get naked. It's getting hot out here. They
Mm,
taking off their clothes.
my God, today. Now, dragons, what they doing, girl? Because now they was coming for you, dragons, and I was like, no,
No,
dragons is
how they
doing,
coming for me? I
dragons
ain't
is doing,
been there. Hey
what she
Kim.
doing travel agency and stuff. They said you was trying to find a new place to live, and they said you was dry
What?
begging. What's
No,
going
I
on,
wasn't.
dragons?
I didn't do none of that. They just like saying shit so they could think they speaking me up so I could come online cussing they motherfucking ass out.
Mm. Now they
They
said
just
you
be
was beg. Now
lying.
then they said you was begging Lemon back to come over and how you
No,
did them
fuck
wrong.
no, 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 no. What I did was I made sure. See, the thing is, when you forgive people, it's not for them; it's for you. So as you move forward righteously, I
Mm.
forgave him and I moved forward righteously. That didn't mean I
Okay.
was gonna be his friend and start back hanging out on platform. It just meant, you know what,
Mm-hmm.
you okay, you could forgive me in your heart. You don't have to, but we can move forward without speaking to one another, without hatred in our heart against one another. That's where I was coming from. So I don't know what the fuck they
Mm.
talking about.
Mm. Okay, dragons. Dragon said that she done got it right with the Lord. She said that that was for her. That was not for him. She said she done moved on. Okay, she's still booking people for reservations and stuff. She said she don't know what y'all talking about. All right,
Yeah,
Dragon.
like,
But dragons, you see all of
child,
this foolishness going on?
child, I don't. I don't. Something urged me this morning. Go back over there and see what they talking about. And you was live,
Somebody
and
got
it
to
was
get their
like,
teeth yanked out. The doctor called them back because the teeth is all rotten out, so they got to get the teeth yanked. My
who?
God, today.
Wait, who?
Rico, Rico,
Who?
Rico,
Rico the
his
barber?
mouth.
The barber?
Huh?
Rico the barber?
Yeah.
What? He
Child,
gotta get his
his
teeth
teeth is
pulled?
bad. They got to yank them teeth out, girl.
Mm,
They
I
got to
know
yank
that.
them teeth
I
out.
know that's gonna hurt, child. His teeth hurt
Yeah.
right now.
I didn't know
Wow.
Castro was naked and everything. It must have been that pizza. Did you see Castro making that pizza?
I did not, but I saw
Oh my
the
God,
little.
baby. He was making pizza. Baby looked like he
He
had
had his
ham
shirt
hock
on.
strip. Baby look like he had ham hock scripts, collard green and mustard green scripts. Baby, I ain't never seen no pizza like that. It was a
Oh
very
my
unique picture.
god.
What's up, under new management?
So it was
Good
kind of
morning,
sloppy.
good morning,
Hey,
good
under new
morning,
management. Good morning, love. Good morning,
good
baby.
morning, Dragons. Jay Wilson, how you doing? I pray all is well. Good morning to the chat. Bless the Lord. Thank God for waking
Yes,
us
If
up.
you got all your teeth, you need to tell the Lord thank you today. I'm telling you,
that's
Hey,
right.
Jay,
Even if you got some of them
everybody
and
who
you
have
still
oral
got them,
problems always in the hospital.
Jay, even
Yeah.
if you got false teeth, up and uppers and the bottoms, you're still blessed.
You
Well,
blessed, but at least put them in before you come on the vlog.
okay, okay.
I'm gonna be
I
fair,
can go
cause
with
we
that.
had somebody didn't have their lowers in, and baby,
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
mess. It
Oh
was a
my
mess.
God.
Okay.
It
Oh
was a
my
mess.
Hey.
God. Who was that? Who was that?
Oh
That
Lord,
didn't have their
Oh
clothes
Lord.
in. I
girl, they
missed
Oh
lived
that.
in
mercy.
Philadelphia, and then their lips was all turned up. Girl, it was looking
Oh,
like a
Mercy,
whole
mercy.
snail over there with that turned up lip. And then they opened their mouth, and then they had one tooth. It was old
Oh,
jagged too, baby. Looked like it'll
oh
cut
my
you,
God.
baby.
oh
Oh,
my
And then they
God.
said they didn't have no bridge. I'm like, a bridge to
Jesus,
where? I'm sorry, new
Jesus,
management. Go ahead.
He said it looked
Jesus,
like it'll
Jesus.
cut you.
Help me, Lord. Lord, I came up here for the word of the day. Whew. Lord, J. Jesus, I need a break. All day.
He
Um,
said the teeth so jagged it looked like it was gonna
Yeah,
cut you.
cut you.
let
Gonna
that
cut
light
you.
shine. Let the light shine. Light up, darkness down. Let that light
It's
shine
funny.
So
through
what's
I
going
love
you.
on
this.
under new management? What you doing?
I'm doing the word for the day. That's what I'm doing.
Well, what is it?
Light, hold on. Light up, darkness down. Be
Yeah,
true to thyself. Look within. Find your realness and let the light in. Let it
that's
shine
right.
through
That's
you.
right.
Through you. So you
Mm,
Let
can
it
be true to
shine, let it
thyself, and
shine,
that
let
way
it
you can be true to
shine.
others. In the name
That's
of
right.
Jesus, amen. Thank you,
That's
Lord. Let it
right. Glory
shine,
to
baby.
God. Glory to
Nothing
God.
but
Glory to God.
brightness,
Glory to God.
nothing
That's
but
right.
truth
Glory to
and
God.
honor,
Glory to Heavenly Father
my
God.
Lord.
Mm.
Amen. Peace, peace, peace.
okay,
Yes. Under new
okay, new
management.
management.
That's what I'm talking about,
Mm,
girl. That's what I'm talking about.
okay,
Got some
okay.
positive energy up in this
Okay,
bad boy
praise
this
the Lord. Okay,
morning.
she wants to go to
Okay. Praise the
seminary.
Lord.
Okay, all right. We got a seminary candidate
All right.
under new management. Okay. Okay. We see you. All right. Dragons.
That's
Okay.
right. That's
All
right. We
right.
see. We see.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, so dragons, and then so you heard what Brian said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Castro was making food. Brian was coming on the food. Castro clicked up on that, but I didn't know that Castro was getting naked and stuff. And then
I
Brian
did not
said
know
Castro
either.
bent over. I mean,
Oh
now,
my
now I
God.
don't
And
know,
found the
Tommy.
pussy on the bum.
Tommy,
Found the
I don't know if
pussy.
this true, Tommy and Castro. Y'all can't stand
Mhm.
Brian, but why y'all getting naked for him? He said,
Oh,
Tommy, you was on
oh,
the toilet.
oh my
Tommy,
God.
how you gonna be on the toilet?
How you
That's
gonna
some
be on that
nasty shit.
toilet seat? That
Now
is
that's what he
nasty.
said, Tommy.
That
Don't
is
come for me.
trifling. That
Don't
is
give me too
trifling.
much, Tommy. He
Oh
said
my
you was
God.
on the toilet.
On the
And then
toilet.
Castro, he said you bent over. Why is you bending
Oh,
over,
oh
Castro?
my. It's just some
Why
outrageous.
is you bending over? And then he said you
Oh
had
my
a
God.
bump on your booty. So now
A
you got a
bumpy
bump on your
booty.
head and a bump on your booty.
A bumpy booty.
A bumpy booty.
What's going on with the bumpy
Do you
On
booty?
need
to
to
the
go get
bump.
some
On to the bump.
penicillin? Do you need some penicillin? Good.
Ooh,
I'm just
ooh.
saying, you getting
Give
bumps
it to
on your
her.
booty.
And what I
Bumpy
forgot to tell
booty.
and what I forgot to tell you was you asked me why I didn't take a screenshot, and absolutely, I would have, but I was drinking. I was too busy talking, and it was past it. It happened about 10 seconds. The dude was dancing to "Sexy Red," and I don't, I don't know what was going
Oh,
on.
and let me say this now. I'm gonna confirm that because
Oh
Brian
my
said
God.
this on his
Mm.
blog class. Now I went over there to look, and Brian had said he was gonna dance to Sexy Red, and Brian said, "Hey, don't play that music because again, I don't want my piece of basic channel. That's Brian's word to
Yeah,
be
it's shit. It's
gone."
lit bitty. I got a lit bitty ass,
And
lit bitty
then
baby.
and see, Brian put up the banner when he showed the video. So Brian, when you put up the banner, is that when he got naked?
Pastor, I was talking shit. I'm telling you, I was looking, I was drinking my beer. I was looking here, I was looking there. By the time I looked down, all I seen was Castro. I was in such awe, disbelief. The nigga had on some type of velvet robe. And then the next thing you know, he lifted the shit up and bent over. I'm telling you. and all I seen, and it looked like he was picking at that bone. You know, when somebody pick at
Uh-oh,
something, and
Castro
Oh,
here.
Castro
and
said
Castro is
lies.
here.
He said lies.
man, you know how when Castro had a bump with scab on it, it looked like he been picking at that bump. You understand me? It
Yes,
looked like it was
Castro,
infected.
Castro.
I
Somebody said you might need a little penicillin. They said
Bitch.
not only do you have a bump on your head, but you got a bump on your booty. Was
It
it the
looked like I'm
pizza?
telling.
Was
It
it the
looked,
pizza, boo? Cause
baby.
baby, Castro, I think it was the pizza girl. Cause you had hog head cheese, you had
Mm,
sauce meat,
Oh
girl,
my
you
hog
had
God.
some
head
strips of
cheese.
mustard green and collard greens, all on that, and you didn't have no cheese. You said
Who
I'm
put some?
going back to sleep. Let me
Mm,
say this, then it's true. Cause whenever you do some shit like that, Castro, it's true. So you did show your booty to
mm,
Brian, and that's why you don't want to talk about it. And you do got a bump on your booty. My
and it
God,
had
today.
Pastor,
Oh
I'm
my
telling
God.
you, it look.
He
You
said
know
you
how
do
when
got
somebody,
on your booty.
you know how,
I
Go
saw
ahead.
the
you know how it is when somebody picking at something and they won't let it heal, and they keep
Uh-huh.
picking at it, peeling that scab, picking at it. Maybe that was the pink part that I seen. Maybe that
Oh
wasn't the pus.
my
But you know how
Jesus.
I'm telling you, it was black around the circle and it was pink in the middle, like it was ready to pop. You know, if somebody squeezed it. You feel me? How have you ever had a
God. Oh my
boil on
God.
your booty? Have anybody had a ball on the and I'm telling you,
No.
baby.
I know. Not
Y'all
me.
need to start. Y'all need to start using them African nets. Y'all need to invest in some African nets.
That's some bullshit.
Okay, so y'all can exfoliate. Cause y'all not exfoliating.
That bump
Now I'm gonna
look
tell you what. A hoe may got a folded up face, but I don't have no bumpy booty.
and Pastor, I might be 800 pounds. I might be 800 pounds, but I ain't got no bumps and balls on my booty either. Shit. So,
Okay.
My
so
God,
it is
today.
what it is. All right. I just want to just say that, I wanted to come and clarify that Castro been picking at that bump. And when he bent out, he had on a velvet robe. He
I
had
What
saw
on
it. It's a red. Wasn't it one of that burgundy? Wasn't that
I'm
burgundy
telling
red?
you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he been. I don't know what's wrong. And then the other day, Tommy said that they were still together. Did you hear what Tommy said? Tommy said,
Uh-uh.
Brian, you would. Tommy said you would never come between us and this and that. They are still cahooting together, and they
Girl,
still
I
got
don't
this.
even care.
Oh
But now,
Lord.
Brian, hold on for a minute. You
Mm.
said that Tommy was on the toilet doing what?
I swear to God, Tommy was on the toilet and he turned, and I had remember. Okay, the other day he kept saying the F word, so I put him in the backstage. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how you can still see these people when they're backstage. You feel me? It's very weird because I kicked his ass out, and then he was able to keep coming back up and dropping down, coming back up. I'm like, bitch, I don't want to ban you, ho, but And then the nigga just turned his camera on and he was sitting on the toilet. He showed me his penis and everything. He showed me his legs. He showed me everything. Tommy was,
Wow.
I swear to God,
Somebody said, Castro, you might need some CMO and some sour sauce.
that no,
Girl,
he
got
needs,
the herbal remedies. Girl,
baby, he
she
needs
spoke with
some
the
good
herbal
old.
remedies.
No, he needs aloe vera. Okay, take it back old school. Put some aloe vera on that bitch and let it dry. That's what you need to do.
That's over there in the chat.
No, I know they're talking about Yolanda. Let me say this. I don't have nothing to do with that lady. That lady is just off. So I don't talk about her. But let's not do a Jeffrey Epstein, baby. We are dealing with bump gate and toilet gate right now.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
God, not bump gate.
And it
Oh,
was dark around the rim of the. It,
oh,
a dragon.
Now,
Have
where
you
was
ever
it
picked at a
located, Brian?
scab?
Was it on his buns? It wasn't because
It was
we
on the
had.
right one, Pastor. I'm telling you,
Oh
it was
Jesus!
on the right one, and it was like all you. It was so obvious because it was like a. If anybody ever picked at a ball and you or picked at a scab or a sore, you know how when it start healing, it gets. You know how the skin. And then you can pick at it and then reopen it. It looked like he was picking at it. Is what I'm trying to tell you. It was
Mm,
it was dark around the rim of it, and that nigga
mm,
bent over trying to
oh
twerk
my
and
God.
had a ball on his booty. He must have didn't realize that he been picking at that
Castro.
ball and it broke his skin
mm.
again or
Go
something.
to Dr.
I
Castro. Go to
I
first
thought the
go to
shit
Dr.
was pus. And I
Going
said,
to the
bitch, you better go
doctor.
to Dr. Pimple Popper or whoever you need to go to get that bitch, that little
Yeah.
Asian lady on bitch on
Mhm.
TLC, bitch. You better go to Dr. Pimple Popper, bitch, and see if she can maybe cut through that mug and maybe
Dr.
squeeze the
Pepper
plus
Pimple
or
Popper.
something.
popper. It's a
Bitch.
pimple popper. Hello, Castro.
He is crazy.
Mm.
Castro.
Go to the Dr. Castro
Lord
immediately.
Castro can't even get
Look.
on. His,
Oh.
his
Immediately.
internet ain't working.
To the
Okay.
doctor.
Now, Castro, put your clothes on.
What
Don't
the
play.
next
Don't play
bitch?
over here, Castro. Yeah,
Child.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Castro, don't play like that. I don't play like that, Castro.
Now, Pastor, ask him to show him your booty. No, excuse me. No, excuse me. Ask him
Castro,
to show.
Castro, I don't find you attractive like that. So please, you're not doing nothing for me because you broke. And if you had some money, it might have worked, but you don't have shit.
Well, maybe you can
Please put on
confirm
some
the bump. I
clothes.
might have been drunk. I don't know if
Please
I was.
put
It
on
might
some
have
clothes. Castro,
worked.
if
Ask,
you don't,
It
Castro, if
might
you
have
keep
worked.
on doing that, you ain't coming back over here. Put
Right
on some
here.
clothes.
I
Put on
have
some
clothes
clothes,
on.
ho.
I have clothes on. I have clothes
Put
on.
on some
I have
clothes.
clothes on.
Let me see that
I have
shirt.
clothes
Let me
on.
see if it's a
ask,
shirt.
ask him to confirm the bump.
Oh my
I
God.
might have been
Okay.
drunk. I don't
Castro,
know.
Brian
No,
said
Confirm
you
it.
got a
some
bump on your behind. Is
Confirm
that
it.
true?
Show him.
Castro, Brian said that you have a pimple on your butt.
pimple butt.
Castro, I got a question. Why are
I
you
love
getting
Castro
naked for
though. I love
Brian?
Castro, but
Castro, answer the question. Please, I don't want you to do this, Castro. Answer the question. If you can't talk, I'm going to drop you. The question is,
Mm,
why are you getting naked for Brian?
and why are you
I'm not
sitting
getting
over
no
there
bump.
showing the pimple booty?
I am
Okay,
not
let him
getting.
answer. Why are you
I,
getting
I,
naked for Brian?
I am
Is
not
Brian
naked
lying?
at all. I am not naked at all.
No
No,
more pimple butt.
your microphone is muted. Could you please get close to your microphone and stop trying to be sexy and get to your microphone so we can hear you?
I am not muted at
No,
all. Can you
Castro.
hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
I
So
can hear
so why? So is Brian lying? He said that you was getting naked and you was twerking and you bent over and you had a bump on your booty. Is that true?
I have no recollection of that.
What?
I
You
said I
have
have
no
no
what?
recollection of that.
Well, how
Recollection
can
of
you
that.
not have a recollection of a big bump on your booty? And how would he know you have a bump on your booty unless you showed him your booty?
you.
I never did.
Castro, just
mm.
go get some penicillin, okay? Be good. Be okay. I
And why
want you
would
to
you
be
show?
safe.
And then why would you show a video on
Castro.
somebody's channel like that, Castro? Why would you do
Castro
that?
Brian feels that you was trying to take his video away because you was showing that video and you was trying to be able to flag his channel. Is that the truth?
It wasn't the truth.
Castro, could you move from that cheap shower curtain? Because those horizontal stripes are giving me a headache. Could you go somewhere where you got a solid background?
Oh my
Because
God.
that shower curtain is not doing it.
I'm at home. I'm at home.
All right, could you
I'm
go
at
to the
home.
kitchen
I'm
where
at
the
home.
track light? Let's go to the track light and kitchen. Because the baby, that horizontal shower curtain is not working for me. Castro,
Ask,
you're not cute. This is not Castro. Stop.
ask Castro
Castro,
to bend
okay,
over
let me
because
let
I
me
might have
drop
been
him
drinking,
because he's
Pastor.
just getting on my nerves, huh?
I might have been drinking last night. I was sipping on some beer last night, enjoying my last day off. So
That's right.
ask him to bend over for you to confirm. Now,
I
if
don't want
I'm
to see his
wrong,
ass. I don't want to see. I don't really want to see, bro. I believe
No, I
that you're
don't want to
telling the
see it.
truth. I believe that you're
it
telling
might
the
have
truth
it
because
might have been
how Castro is acting now. I believe you're telling the truth.
it
When
might have
he get caught up in the lie, he do this kind of shit.
it might have been something on my camera.
But
I might have been it might have been a dream. I don't know.
put a bump
Look,
on my
ask him to
phone.
confirm. Ask him to bend over and
And the
see if
reason why I got the banner up, you all, because Castro is dancing suggestively like he on some wet, like he done drank
mm,
something. Okay, he acting like Rico right now, and I think maybe him and Rico been drinking the same thing. I don't know,
mm.
but y'all, you acting really strange, Castro. Have you been sleeping on the subway? What's going on with you? What's wrong with you?
Uh,
And then what's wrong with Tommy? Brian said Tommy was sitting on the toilet. What's going on? And Tommy said that y'all back together. That's what Tommy said.
you
Ain't that's
he
what you
did
said,
not
Brian?
ever go back to
Yeah,
that.
Tommy was on my channel. Tommy was on my channel, I think the
All
day
right,
before
let me
yesterday.
take him off because Castro, I'm gonna kick you from the studio because you don't want to talk right now. You trying to be sexy and it ain't working. I hate people trying to be sexy and it's not working, nigga. Nobody, come on,
Ugh,
really?
over
Jodeci
the
on.
got the
He's trying to
over
get
the
his
got.
Jodeci on.
And I'm sorry, Dragons. Go ahead.
My bad, Brian. I
Go
just
ahead,
no. He was getting his Jodeci on.
man.
But
And that's
that
what
ain't
he
Jodeci when you
gives.
got a bump on your booty.
And
I
then you
know.
got all this money to go buy beer and all this other bullshit. Cheese don't cost nothing but $1.75 at the
Now
Family Dollar.
I think he lactose intolerant, Brian. He can't deal with dairy. He can deal with other cream, but he can't deal with dairy.
I'm
God, please.
lactose myself though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he
I'm like
lactose intolerant,
I am
and
lactose.
he can't look. He can't afford none of that vegan cheese because that vegan cheese expensive.
Well, listen, he had the perfect opportunity to bend over and prove me wrong. That's all I got to say.
No,
And
Brian, I believe he did it. I believe he did it because Castro started acting like this when he guilty. He really does. Y'all, hold on. I gotta order my McDonald's, but I gotta use the app because price is too high. Hold on for a minute.
and Hershey's, why don't you bring your ass up here, Hershey's? I want that. How Hershey's? Now you know I'm banned, Hershey's. You know that I'm on borrowed time up here, Hershey's. He must be in a good mood to allow me up here today. So let me hush up and act right. And but come up here, Hershey. I would like to ask you a question because we see you in Stump Down, girl. You is the biggest D rider out here in this world. Why can't you start your channels? What I'm asking you, Hershey. Why can't you start your channels and have a goddamn identity of your motherfucking self? Everybody done it. Why you got to be over there having motherfuckers? Excuse me, having a. Oh Lord, Brian, calm down. Having a person peeing in your doggone mouth over there cheerleading. Now you just couldn't wait to go over there yesterday. I was looking at you, girl, while I was watching Stump, and I say, here go Hershey's. Always got something to say, always hating on somebody, always this and that. Girl, come up here, Hershey, so we can have us a little powwow this morning, girl, before I go make me some breakfast. Brian, you want
Uh,
to
okay, before you gonna make you some what? Some breakfast. Okay, say it again. Before you gonna make you some
Brian,
what?
I want to thank a
Breakfast.
breakfast. Yes, I do want a
Okay.
breakfast. Brian, is you gonna buy your kids your Christmas? You know the people saying, "Yeah, bitch, I want to buy my kids some Christmas this year. I'm going to eat me some breakfast." Yes, I
Okay.
sure am. Hershey's, come on up here. Look. Yes, Hershey, come up on here, love. And I want to ask you, what is your malfunction with Rico? Now, I don't know nothing about no teeth being pulled. People say when you lose your back teeth, it's hard to chew and it's
Hey,
hard to
didn't you
get.
call? Good morning. Sorry, Brian.
Go ahead. Hey, TMO. Hello. Are you well? Are you truly well, TMO? God bless you. God bless you, love. Hershey's, hit that link while I'm up here, love. Because I'm like I say, I got me a thing of cereal. I'm thinking about eating some cereal this morning, some golden grams, a big bowl, baby. Okay, Hershey. So come on up here. Dragons, how you been doing, Love Muffin? Is everything
I've
okay
been
with you? Are
doing
you well? Are
well.
you truly well,
Yes,
Dragons? What's been
very,
going on
very
with
much
you?
so. A lot of great things,
Hmm.
and
Oh shit!
so
I can't
happy
even hear
to
you. Now I got to drop down. Hold on, real quick.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh man, can y'all hear me
Hold
in the
on.
chat? For the one, if y'all can hear me. Shit. Hold on. It might be able to be fixed. Put a one in the chat, please. If y'all can hear me, can you hear Brian? Cause I heard Brian. I can hear Brian. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, okay. I see some ones, so he had to drop down. Jay, you got to bring him back up. Okay. So yeah, y'all been doing very well. I can't complain about none of these blessings. It's been good to live a stress-free life without worrying about certain stresses. But we've been doing good. For those that have been checking out the True Readings channel, y'all already know I'll be going live over there. I'm going live this morning as well, um, to get some readings out for those that like that. But other than that, I've been working and stuff. I gotta stay working. Can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Mm-hmm.
stop, won't stop. Rock it to the I get down, baby. I get down, baby. Love, man.
Come on now, come on. Hold on. I'm gonna drop this link for Hershey, Brian. Cause you know what? You always stand, Brian, my love. Come here, Brian. So Brian is calling you up. So come on, Hershey. Say what you gotta say.
Yeah, bring Brian back up because he had to drop because he couldn't hear. Where did you go? Where the hell he go? Jay Wilson. Wilson. Okay, he said, hold on. Okay.
Y'all, I'm sorry, I had to pick up my little order. Let me say this, y'all. If you do a little breakfast every once in a while at McDonald's, use the app, baby. The app will get you discounts. I'm
Oh,
telling
that
you,
app.
my
Oh, okay.
breakfast ain't
I
about
know
$4 and some change.
I know
Thank you.
about that app,
I'm serious. The
child.
breakfast ain't about $4 and some change, baby. Cause yeah. Hey, what's up, D Miss O, baby? D Miss O, did you hear all of this? D Miss O,
Oh,
have you
I
heard all of this?
hit the
Brian
link.
said that both Castro and okay, hold on, y'all. Castro coming back up. I hope
Okay.
Castro
Oh, come
put
up.
some clothes on because I'm not playing them games with Castro. Hold on for a minute.
Okay.
Hold on. Hello, Castro.
How you guys doing
Castro.
today?
We want to ask you how you doing today.
I'm doing perfectly fine.
Okay.
But you know
Okay.
what? I've got to tell you, Brian didn't mention the fact that he offered me a proposition of him showing me his asshole,
Wait a minute. What is the proposition?
of him showing me his asshole.
So
He
when he
showed me
well,
that.
so he returned the
What?
favor and showed you his booty.
Yep, he
No,
did.
Brian. Wait a minute. So you telling me that Brian showed you his ass?
Brian showed me his black whole white ass, his
Okay.
asshole looked like
Oh
this.
my God.
He
Booty
showed me
hole.
that.
Really?
Booty
Really?
hole
Booty
game.
hole. Booty
What?
hole.
Hole game.
Booty hole.
Did he
To
have
my
a
Booty.
bump
booty.
on his too?
To my booty. To my booty. To my booty.
Now, are you
Booty
lying,
hole.
Castro? So people think you look.
I ain't
People think
lying.
you
I ain't lying. It was
really.
like this. It was like this.
It was a
It
wild.
was like
Ooh,
this.
you
I
said it was
ain't lying.
open. You
Booty
said it was
hole.
open.
Booty hole.
Booty.
Look at
My
that.
Booty
God.
hole. It was booty hole. Fuck, that's what I was seeing. Booty hole off this
So
motherfucker.
Castro.
It was that
So
booty hole.
Castro, you
That's
are
what I
serious.
said.
Castro, are you serious? This ain't a get a lick back. You
I'm
serious?
serious.
Are you serious? For real?
My
Mm-mm. I'm
God.
serious, baby. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Did he,
Oh,
wait, Castro. So
My
Castro, you
God,
mean
today.
Castro? So you mean to tell me he took his pants off and he showed you his booty?
He was doing that. He did that. He did that.
What?
He was on.
Well, you,
Jay Wilson. He was on. He was on sexy red
oh
type of vibes
my
right
God.
now. Short ass, you stole your hoe. Hey.
well,
Oh my
Castro, I got a
He was
question.
all that.
God.
Castro, could you sit down? I got a question. So did he have big draws? Was his draws real big?
Mm. They had holes in them. They had holes in them. They had
Oh
holes
my
in
Oh
them.
Lord.
God.
I
He
ain't gonna lie.
says they got hoes. Oh hell no. This is the beef. This is going down. Oh my God. I picked the right morning
I'm just
to hop
saying.
up. I picked the right
Castro.
fucking
So
morning.
if you just joining us, Ron just said, hold on now, hold on, let me recap this.
Can I get a
Now,
cash app? Can I get
Castro,
a
people
cash
say
app? Can I get
you
a
lying,
cash app?
Castro. People say you
I ain't
lying,
lying.
Castro.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth, baby. It's the truth.
Oh,
Can I get a cash app? Can
Jesus.
I get a cash app? Can I get a cash app? Can I get a cash app? Can I get a
No,
cash app?
Castro,
Hey,
stop.
I
Hey,
got
Castro.
$1.
Hey, Castro. Hey. Castro, don't do that. Castro, don't show out on my channel.
I'm just saying.
You know, okay? Castro got that
He
teenage
did
mutant ninja. Okay.
Castro.
What's up, Demons O?
What's done got in the Castro this morning?
Demon Soul. Hey boo. Good
Hey, Dragon.
morning. Hey boo boo.
Castro, you lit, ain't you?
I
So
am. I look on the
let me
back end, so
recap. Let me recap what's going on, Demons O. So Brian came up here and said that Castro showed his butt and he had a bump on his booty that looked like he busted it, and it was, so that's what Brian said. Then Brian went and said that Tommy showed him his stuff and he was on the toilet. Tommy also mentioned that he and Castro were back together. But Castro just came on and Castro said not only did Castro, I can't. Let me put my banner up because you acting like Gator on Jungle Fever right now. You act like you on that stuff.
Just
You
like
acting like you
Gator.
on that stuff. You acting like you on that stuff. I think you and Rico been dipping in the same thing because you act like you on that stuff. Let me put my banner up.
Talking about me.
Nope,
It's
nope,
all right.
nope, nope. Let me put my banner up because you don't know how to act. I got to put my banner up. You know, Castro, you are acting really silly right now, and it seems like you trying to really get attention.
I am. I didn't know I was.
Okay. Well, don't do that. You got enough attention right now by saying Brian showed his ass. So now
He
that's
did.
what Castro said, that Brian showed him his booty.
He said holy draw.
So he said Brian, and Castro said Brian had on holy draws. Was the draws holy, Castro? Are you lying?
I'm telling the truth. I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Oh
What's
Uh,
the
my
truth?
God. See?
Hold on.
See?
What about this?
Why is he running around here with holy drawers? Don't you supposed to, you better have him some fresh underwear. What if he get into a wreck or something? He got on holy ass drawers. When them
uh,
ambulance people came to get him, was he had holy
Oh
drawers when he
my
passed out the apartment complex?
Jay he was like this. Look, he was like this.
God.
yeah, that look like him. That look like something
Oh
he'll
my
do.
God.
That do look like him. That do look like him. That do look like him. That do look like him though. My God. So
I'm
Tell
just
it
him
being
seems
so he
like,
can act good so we can get you off the banner. I can't see nothing now.
baby, yeah, because I don't want to take him off the banner. He gonna act crazy. But it's
I'm not
giving
gonna do nothing
show
crazy.
and tell.
I would not jeopardize your channel for me being silly.
I don't know. You almost jeopardized Brian's channel. Brian felt like you almost jeopardized his channel.
Stop trying to porn bomb.
Okay. Show and tell. That's the game I play when I'm on a
When I wanna
play.
say I love
Baby, this is a
you.
lot of show and telling.
Show and tell, just the game I play when I wanna say I love you. Yeah, how much you love a nigga like that? How much you love a nigga, huh? Until you play. Until you play.
Oh my
God.
Show
God,
and
what the hell they be
tell.
going on? Tommy said y'all back together. We knew it, Castro.
This nigga
Me
act
and
like he on
Tommy,
crack. If
we're
you
He
on
not.
on
that
We're,
that
stuff,
he on that pink powder, baby.
if you on that stuff, cause you acting real off.
I am. Well, I told you I am bipolar, so therefore you don't know what you're gonna get. Okay,
Well,
what's side
Well,
going
why you
on?
ain't
well, to
taking
be
your
too honest,
meds?
go take your medicine, honey.
So his
I'm not
But
bipolarness
taking it.
make him
I
want
ain't
to
but
get
taking
naked.
Brian, is
no
that
way.
true? Brian Castro said you showed booty too. Castro said you trying to talk about his booty. He said you done showed booty too, and you ain't trying to tell it.
In with holy draw.
We're holding
Holy
wrong.
moly donut shop. Holy moly donut
Brian, now y'all see Brian ain't come back up here. Brian, is Castro telling the truth?
Where your ass
Because
at,
Brian
Brian?
ain't come back up here. Now
Back.
Can
I'm
I get a cash
serious.
out
Ain't
for?
never coming back.
Can I get a cash? Can I
No,
get a
but
cash? Can I
hey,
get a
stop
cash
begging on my stuff. Hey, you getting ready to get kicked off. Ho, stop playing with me.
Oh.
Now I gave you a chance to come up here. Ho, stop playing with me.
Okay, I will. I will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Be
I'm gonna be
good,
quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
Castro.
I mean, if you were
I'm gonna
smart,
be
you
on
would have
mute.
got that money from Brian by showing him that booty. Y'all hoes is y'all working backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Castro know Brian was messing around. He ain't had no money. He wasn't finna go ahead and send him his booty hole for free.
I got a question. So how many of y'all believe Castro and how many of y'all believe Brian? Because a
I
lot of y'all
believe
feel
Brian.
like Castro is trying to get his lick back because Brian exposed him and that booty bump on his booty.
I'm believing in Brian. I'm believing in Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jay Wilson, check out
Sorry,
check my body.
Castro.
Look how I look, Jay Wilson. I look good today. I look good today. Can you see
Castro,
it?
you know what,
Can
Castro?
you
I
see
would
it?
rather you to put that in your brain and get a job than put that in your body. Because again, you can look good, but if you can't bring shit, it ain't. It's worthless.
Yeah.
And you ain't the
Worry
only one who
about
got a
that.
body, baby.
Supposed to have a
Bodies are a
Worry
brain.
dime a
about that.
dozen. And let me say this,
Yeah.
Castro.
Come
Somebody
on.
is using your teeth as an example of what's gonna happen to Rico. I'm just saying, girl.
Mm.
I'm just saying, y'all need to chill out.
No.
Y'all doing the most.
Now,
Castro,
Castro, you
you
know
act like
these
you on that
younger
stuff.
boys coming up.
Castro act like he on that stuff this morning.
Castro forget he ain't 22 no more now. The younger boys coming up showing the body.
It's
Oh,
like
it's all right.
it's like
I don't
But
worry about those
Castro, this
those
is the
guys.
thing though.
They're young.
They
I'm old.
saying that why you flexing, but you got a bump on your booty.
I ain't got one on my booty.
Well, Brian said it was, and he said, I mean, I don't want you to prove it, Jesus, but Brian said he is sure, and he said he ain't lying.
Ain't nothing. He
I
might
ain't
have a
gotta
little
prove it.
abscess. That's all. He just got to get it
Castro.
lanced.
Uh,
Castro.
hmm,
I just want to tell him this. Castro.
hmm.
Castro. Change your mentality. Not just with being online, but with being who you are. Change your mentality. When you change your mentality, your life will change. Stop doing
I'm
But
trying
what
to
this
get
is
a
the
cash
thing,
out.
though. Some people
Can I
I
get a
really
cash out? Can
believe
I
in
get a cash out? I'm
Brian.
broke. Can I get a cash out? I'm broke. Can I get a cash out? Can I get a cash out?
um
Anybody out there in the field? Can I
yes,
get a cash out?
yes,
Oh, let
yes.
me let you
I'm
go. I
hungry.
can't
I'm
stand no
hungry.
begging hoe. I can't stand a begging hoe. I can't stand a begging hoe. I mean, I can't. If he was smart, he would have got that money from Brian. If he was smart, he would have got that money from Brian. Ho, just for the mere fact you showed
Oh
some
my
booty and didn't get no coin in return, y'all hoes working backwards.
God.
Oh my
None of them.
God. Y'all
They
hoes is working really backwards.
very bad memories of each other's booty holes.
Castro, go to the ER and let them slants that sis. It ain't nothing but a little
Okay,
Hey,
put the
abscess.
K-Fit.
needle in that
Honey,
booty.
K-Fit, these girls are acting like harlots. Okay, and so let me say this, Brian. Castro said you showed him some booty too, and Castro said you had holy draws on.
Holy
Now,
moly, dog
child,
shot.
that's what he said. Now, Brian swears by this. Brian said Tommy was on the toilet stool showing stuff, and again, I'm like, well, damn. And then he said that y'all back together, which I don't really give a damn. But I
Why
think
would
y'all
you
back
give
together
a
because now you acting like you on crack again, and that's how you was acting when you was with him. When y'all
damn?
act together, when y'all get together, y'all the stupidity come out in y'all. When y'all
Okay,
get together, the stupidity be coming out. And that's why I think y'all together, because now y'all acting like y'all two crack addicts over there needing a piece of rock. Girl, y'all act like y'all need a piece of rock.
I know that
that's
neighborhood
stupid.
is over him. He out there without no shirt on, going crazy, beating his chest or whatever, asking for cash apps
Okay,
in that neighborhood at this time of morning.
girl. And on top of this, like, why would Tommy, out of all places to try to be sexy and jag off
The,
on the
the,
camera, why the
the
hell
toilet
would you
fool.
pick being on the toilet? Why would you want to be on the toilet? Get on the
Just
couch,
sexy.
wear
Hey,
your sofa
that's
out,
cranky
just
hoes.
saggy, fuck. Like,
That's
what the
ratchet
fuck?
hoes on
Just
the toilet.
nasty on the
And this is why
toilet.
I believe
Wait a
Boo Boo
minute, he
on the
did it on his
tower was real.
channel. He
The
did it on his
bathtub.
channel.
He could have been on the
Huh?
bed. His
He
ass
did this
picked
on
the
his
toilet.
he did this on his channel.
I don't know. I don't know whose channel he was on. But now see, this is why I believe that Boo Boo on the tower was real. Cause these hoes doing stuff in the bathroom and all of that
On the
shit. And Castro acting like he on crack today. I'm like, oh my God, every time he get on, I'm just thinking of Samuel L. Jackson and Ruby Dee. And she's saying, dance for Mama Gator, dance for
and
Mama
Dookie on
Gator.
the
That's
towel.
what I see.
He left a big
Castro,
wad of Dookie on the towel.
huh?
He left a big wad of Dookie on the towel.
Girl, that's what they saying. That's what they saying. And not only that, y'all, um, it's a lot going on. It's just a
Mm.
whole lot going on.
They gross
And
ass. These some gross
it's
ass
crazy.
niggas.
Yeah, it's
They
crazy. It's
disgusting. What
crazy.
the?
It's crazy out here. And they just acting like minstrels. They act like they are on Tin Pan Alley over here, like they on vaudeville in the chitlin circuit. If
That
this
shit
ain't
is
no tuba shit, this is some tuba shit.
that's
Okay,
good shit. Yes. Okay. That's period. That's some chitlin circuit shit.
Okay.
I hear echo. I'm echoing.
No, it's me. Hold on.
trying to call me,
Okay, okay. They trying to call you, Jay. Got your
bro.
money.
It ain't even 9 o'clock yet. I ain't even in the office good, and these folk calling. Let me get in the office. D Miss, oh, you see all of this
They
foolishness?
thirsty.
Yeah,
They
I
is
had to let
thirsty.
Ro know about what was going on over here, child. Castro over here half naked, singing and out in the neighborhood. I'm like, what in the hell is going
And
on?
this is why I believe Brian that Castro did show him his booty, and I do believe that there was a bump on his booty because Castro is doing the most today. Like he done had some stuff, like Rika done had, except he ain't sleepy. He done took a upper. He didn't take a downer. He took a upper, and then then Castro talking about some Brian showed him his booty. What's all this booty showing? Okay, this booty showing, and then he said that Brian
Okay,
had holy
booty
draws.
gate, booty showing
Okay.
gate.
Yeah,
Okay,
then he
this is
said Brian had holy draws.
this America
Why?
Next Top booty.
Why would you show them? Why would you show somebody your picture and stuff if their drawers ain't right?
Oh,
Oh,
Go get a
Jesus.
pair. Go get a pair of fresh drawers.
My God.
okay, man. What? Okay, man. You
What's
knew
up,
you put
Chris?
them on. Why would you do that?
It's the
I don't
first.
know.
What a thing to wake up. I'd rather wake up to Folgers in my cup, not booty and bumps.
Okay. Or
And
holy
Brian
draw.
and Brian was describing it. And let me say this. Let me tell you why I believe that Brian is telling the truth too. Now I'm a
Mm-hmm.
little doubtful of Castro, but Brian, I did see Brian's video on Brian's video.
He hold on for a minute, y'all.
All right. Cause
Y'all
somebody
sure
might
putting a
breaking
whole
up.
lot of faith in Brian telling the truth, child. Brian, that's the I don't know. I might be a little bit team Castro. I'm team
But
bump.
look, I
I'm
think
I'm on the
both
I'm on
too
the bump
because
team.
he ain't came up on the link to like basically justify or testify. He ain't came back. Brian ain't came back. So I believe both of their stories is true, and because they ain't arguing. Usually in the beef sector, wherever, usually it'll be some arguing going on, some rejections and shit like towards each other's stories. Like if it ain't true, motherfuckers be like, you fucking lying and da 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 da. But he ain't came back, and basically also, I believe his story too. I believe in both. I think they both need to squabble it out. And yeah, but it's funny. We're like joking around on their draws and all that, but look, this the B sector. But at the end of the day, yeah, you guys need to talk. You need to say something like stop showing booties. Okay, because all y'all gonna do is sit here and put each other business out on Mad Day, as it is today. This is Mad Day morning on a motherfucker Thursday. What's today? Yes,
Hey
Mad.
Kim. Hey
Okay, I'm
Kimberly.
back. So
Hey
let me tell you
Melissa.
what I
Oh, he
think this
got a
is.
honey pack from the gas station he on. So not only is he be on some stuff, he on a honey pack. Now they don't even go together. Castro, you is not a young whippersnapper no more. You taking that stuff together. You gonna end up over there having something happen in your heart. You getting up there now. You ain't 22 no more. You ain't a young girl no more.
So let me tell you what I think is happening. Let me tell you what I think is happening.
I can't
So
hear Pastor.
so can you hear me?
Dragons.
Mhm.
Can you hear me?
You hear Pastor?
Mhm.
Okay,
Let me
okay,
try to
okay.
come back then.
Oh Lord.
You can't hear
So
him.
when Demas O comes back, I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is happening. Now I could be wrong, but this is a hypothesis. This is an educated guess of what's going on because a lot of stuff seems off, but
Mhm.
things are not off for a reason. And I think
Yeah.
that there is a reason for things happening. And I'm gonna tell you when Demas O gets back, I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is happening
Okay.
because things are happening for a reason.
Yeah. They probably
Mhm.
agree. some shit. They liked each other, and it didn't work out because somebody saw somebody's booty hole. They saw each other booty holes and was like, "Oh no."
But I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Come on, D Miss O. Let me drop this link just in case she is trying to get on. Let me drop this link for her.
Or it saved them a trip too.
Mhm. My God,
It
today.
saved them both a trip.
Well, let me let y'all know while Demons O is coming up. Let me, because again, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know, and hopefully Demons O comes up. So it's very interesting that Brian comes over here today. Now Brian has been banned and blocked, but Brian has another page because so he came up. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. And then all of a sudden, Castro comes up. So I ain't mad at the girls running a play. And I just think that everybody wants their channel to pop so they can have something to talk about. And I'm all for it. I'm all for the shenanigans. When the lake rises, all the boat rises. You remember that all of the boats are rising right now. So my thing is, I think that I don't think they're lying. I think Brian is telling the truth. I honestly think Brian is telling the truth. I think Castro's story may be a little dubious because he's saying that Brian was showing his booty. Now,
I believe that part. I don't believe the holy draws part. Even though we've been joking about it, I don't believe that part.
But this is the thing.
Too.
Brian knows that if he mess around with Castro, baby, these people gonna tell. And I just don't think that Brian is that dense to even put himself in that position. But I do believe that Castro revealed himself to Brian because I saw Castro dance, and Castro said he wanted to twerk.
Yeah, Castro a little freak.
So I believe Brian. Brian has credibility, but Castro don't have any pre-proof that happened. He don't even have anything qualifying because again, I don't see Brian showing him something like that unless Brian was drunk and didn't think. Like, can I say this? It seemed like this alcohol is affecting everybody. It's just like y'all drinking and not thinking. Let me write that down. Drinking and not thinking. That rhyme. Y'all is drinking and not thinking.
Drinking.
Y'all not thinking. And so I'm not gonna put it past Castro that Brian may have done that, but I don't know. But I do believe that Castro bit over and Brian. How is Brian gonna see a boil and then talk about the boil in such descriptive terms?
Saw that boil.
Drinking and not thinking. That's
Doctor.
And then y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Castro is acting like Rico. He acted like he was on some stuff today. You see him how he was all jittery and moving and couldn't sit down and I'm like, was it the pizza? Did you put something in the pizza? Is it magic mushrooms you was eating? What the hell was in that pizza?
He was definitely, that ain't normal energetic.
He was off. He was very off today.
Yeah. He's been doing something.
My. So again, let me say this. Baby, if y'all want to act, I'm here for the acting show. If this is a play, I'm here. I'm going to open the curtains again. We are in intermission. I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, but it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. But baby, I'm all about this shenanigans, baby. Baby, I'm all about this craziness. Baby, this is some craziness that I like. Okay? Now, Castro, I believe Brian. I believe that you showed your booty. And I believe your booty had a boil on it. Because your head got a boil on it and you ain't do nothing about that head yet. You still got that titty lump on your head that you ain't going to see about. So I believe Brian on that. Now, I'm a little dubious and doubtful about Brian showing his booty, but I will not throw out that he was drunk and he could have done that. I'm not saying that he didn't. I just
I
find it highly unlikely.
ain't putting it past them though.
I
I
ain't
ain't
putting it
putting it
past
past.
them, but I just think it's highly unlikely.
Mm.
Hmm.
I feel you know what, and I know where you're coming
And,
from with
and
that.
and hold on for a minute. And I do believe that Tommy was on the toilet.
I believe
And I
that too.
believe that. I believe that. And I believe that he told you that.
Strongly. I believe he was on the toilet. Yes.
Hmm. Now, let
But
me say this
definitely
to you all, and I ain't trying to be funny, but with shit like this, who needs lemon? Baby, this some tuba shit right here. Okay,
okay. That
this
part.
is some madam shit right here. That what's her name? Eva Pigfoot. Baby, this is the madam shit.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
again, I ain't
It's
mad at
highly
lemon, but see,
entertaining.
this is entertaining, baby. This is
Yes.
entertaining. Ooh, it's entertaining. It's funny shit. This shit is funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This shit is funny.
Mhm.
Okay, this shit is funny. This shit is
So
funny
it's
here.
and it's a good opening to the morning.
Oh
People
my
got
God,
some
yes
good
it is.
laughs this morning. People got some good laughs, and they're gonna get more possibly before you
Let me say
energize.
this. Nothing has happened with lemon, but I'm just saying that people are tired and they're getting, and it's no hate, but I don't go over there and watch because it's nothing funny. It's just people fighting and da 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 and all of this foolery. But let me tell y'all something. The gays, honey, the gays know how to entertain. Honey, the
Yeah.
gays be giving you your life. Okay? The gays be giving
Mhm.
you your life. Okay,
Mhm.
you got these gay men up here, and somebody done showed somebody some booty.
Booty, booty,
Baby,
bumpy booty,
I'm gagged. I'm gagged.
bumpy
Then
booty,
the booty had a pimple on it. I'm gagged.
pimple booty,
And then the other person said, well, he showed me
pimple
his booty and he had holy drawers on. I'm
holy
gagged. And
straw.
guess what? And guess what? Brian didn't come and deny it or confirm or deny.
Okay. I'm gagged about that.
I'm
I'm
gagged.
so
I'm gagged.
gagged
And
about
then
that.
and then Castro is acting like he on crack. I'm gagged.
Child, I'm gagged about that too. I am so gagged.
I'm gagged because he acting like he on crack. Like he just done had some uppers or something. And he all gibbery and couldn't sit still and trying to
Child,
dance.
yeah. And then not only that, he was pleading the fifth and like basically not trying to answer the fact that he had that bumpy booty. He did that.
And he was hanging with Tommy because Tommy said it to Brian. So Brian is just dropping some tea. Now, Brian didn't say nothing about him showing booty. And Castro said that thing was looking like the Holland Tunnel.
Oh, oh,
Now
oh, oh.
that's what Castro said.
Not the Holland Tunnel.
Well, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and tunnels, okay, the Hampton Road tunnels, all them tunnels, okay.
Oh,
So
tunnel.
again, I'm like, what? He was in his uncle's medicine bottle, baby, baby.
No. He was
And
on something
so
because he was either drinking or doing something else,
And
or
then,
he.
and then there's some brewing up right now between Brian and Rico because Rico got mad because Brian was talking about him sleeping on the subway. Did you see Rico picture sleeping on the subway,
I did not. Why he back
baby?
home?
So let me tell
Rico
you.
the barber back
Let me
home
tell you what
already?
happened. Let me tell you what happened. So
He
Rico don't
lost.
believe. No, no. Let me tell you what happened. Rico don't believe that people are tracking him, and I don't know how these people are tracking him, Dragon, but they tracking him. So somebody sent me a video clip. I don't know how they did it, but they sent me a video clip of Rico at the mall soliciting penis.
For real?
And I mean, I'm like, damn.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So this is, I guess he's supplementing his income. I guess this is his other income,
Oh
right?
my.
And so then I guess Rico met somebody off of his solicitation app. He
Mm.
went to go meet them. They
What?
was drinking and he mixed something in his drink.
Oh no. See,
Rico
this is why
drinks
you
it
don't. And people
and
also.
Rico is asleep on the subway. And
Oh
somebody
my
takes a
God.
picture of Rico on the subway, sleep,
Oh.
passed out, girl.
They dumped him off after robbing him or raping him,
But I
and
don't
they
know
don't.
if they robbed him or raped him. And then could
Ooh,
see Rico
they have
couldn't make it to
come.
Pizarro's cooking challenge because he said he was high.
Oh wow.
And then all of a sudden the picture come up. So
Rico
now
somewhere.
Rico is mad at Brian because Brian is like, man, how can you do that? Girl, it is messed up out here. And so Castro is trying to Castro is trying to defend those harlotry ways, honey. He's trying to defend them whole ways. But then we find out you bending over for free with a bump on your booty.
Okay, and that shit crazy.
And
Like,
these hoes working backwards. Let me tell you something.
yes,
If
they
you gonna,
are.
I
Niggas
want to
back.
give a shout out to Natasha. Natasha, wherever you are, I don't know if you're in the Caribbean, I don't know where you are, but honey, Natasha said, I am not showing titty and kulala for free. Mr. William Carruthers, you need to pay me. Okay, Natasha was feeding families, opening businesses and shit. Baby, she was taking social security checks. Okay, baby, she
It
was
ain't.
not working backwards. She was working forward. Okay.
And listen, it ain't even about like getting paid for it. Don't do it at all. Get paid for
Well,
something else.
Dragon, I
That
understand that, but if you're gonna get embarrassed, at least be able to open the business, buy a few sandwiches or something. But baby, these
mm,
hoes is working backwards. And let me
they
tell you
are,
something. So
and they
somebody
like,
actually got something of Rico's where he was gonna meet up with somebody at the bus station. Okay, and so he gonna say, "Could you bring?" He
Rico
said,
be
"Can you
knowing.
bring?" He said, "Could you bring $15 or some cigarettes?" I'm like, "Ho, you is working backwards. That's supposed to be, could you bring $50 with some cigarettes?"
Nigga, he
Okay,
better go
somebody
get
up
a.
here.
He better go get a. Rico, you better go get a motherfucking bike, and you
Mm.
better sign up to DoorDash and Grubhub. That way, you can get the little petty
Baby,
money.
these hoes is working backwards. Here come Brian. Brian.
Man, you better
Child.
stop
Now,
doing that
Brian,
shit.
hold on for a minute. Now, I got to whisper because I am in my office. It's not, well, it's
You
nine
better
o'clock, but
stop
I'm
doing
going to give
that.
y'all a couple of more minutes. Brian,
My
now,
phone died. My
okay,
phone
well,
died and I couldn't
hold on for a
find
minute.
my
Oh,
Let me
and I
okay.
say this
couldn't
though.
find my fucking other one. And then
Let
you
me,
got me blocked, so I had to wait for the
okay,
link. It wouldn't
okay,
let me go
okay.
back for
Could
the
we not
fucking
complain?
link.
Could we not complain here because you own
I'm
the
just saying
platform?
unblock me,
Okay,
dang.
okay. Well, let
Shit.
me, well, are you yelling at me?
Well, I'm just saying,
Oh,
I tried
Okay,
to come back up here and I couldn't. Goddamn,
okay. Well,
unblock
I'm
me.
sorry. Okay,
Shit, damn.
okay.
It's just
So,
damn.
so
It
now
was just
you
a
here.
headache to try to get back up here. Oh my
Okay,
God.
now you here.
yeah.
Breathe, breathe. I don't
Shit.
want you to fall out like you almost did in that sauna. I want you to breathe. Now, look,
Unblock me.
Castro said that you showed him your booty and you had on holy
What the
drawers.
fuck? What?
Oh,
Did
hold
he say
up.
Hold
that? Wait a
up.
minute, Dragon. Did he say that,
I showed
Dragon?
him
He
what?
said that. He said you had holy draws and you showed your booty and you had a dark ring around your booty and it was like dirty and shit.
No, no,
Bitch,
no.
it
He
was a
said no, 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 no. He said your hole was wide.
He said your hole was
Bitch.
wide like a tunnel. He said he used the word
Bitch.
tunnel. He said your shit was wide like a tunnel.
I know you. What lovely love say? You lying to me, bitch. I
No,
know
no, no,
you
no, no.
fucking
Now,
lying.
Dragons and I heard this. Now, Brian, I'm
Girl,
not.
bye.
That
Bye.
Brian.
Bye, bye, bye.
No, 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 no. Don't go
No,
nowhere
hold on,
because
hold on, hold on, no, hold on, no dragons, because I got something now, Brian. You said you was a little inebriated, but I
Jay
did tell
yeah,
Wilson.
Dragon. Hold on,
yes,
Brian. Let me explain. I said
Girl.
now Brian was a little inebriated, but I said Brian would never do anything knowing how these people are. He said because
I
again, it
show
could be all over the internet.
I showed him first of all. Okay, first of all, I would never do that. For one, okay, that's for
Okay.
one. And for two, when did this happen? That's for two. And for three, what you said? What was the next part you said? Because I
he
was shocked
said
when
your
you said,
hole was like a
Like a
tunnel,
hole, like a tunnel. It was
like
"Bitch,
wide
you could
open.
fit, okay,
bitch,
like the
I know
Underground
you,
Railroad fit through there.
bitch. That is a. Where did I show it to him? Did he tell you where I showed it to
Well, Brian, let me say this though. Let me say this. This is what I think, Brian. So this is what I think is happening. I
Yeah.
think he's trying to get a Lyro slick back because
Yeah, I think
I
so too.
do. Now, let me say this now. I do believe what you said because I was on your platform watching and I saw you tell him, Castro, because he wanted to twerk. And you said, go ahead. And then he showed the TV and you got a little upset and you start cussing him out. You put your banner up. So I know that he was in the mood to shake his booty because he was already telling you that. And that's why I believe your story is more plausible.
I never
But what
did that. I never did that. And let me come back and let me just say something. It could be very much possible he was sitting naked under that robe and might have sat down. And you know how like when you sit down and something be pressed up against your booty? Maybe that might have been some pizza dough or something that was pressed up against that nigga ass. It might have not been a ball. It was something abstracting the justice back there. He had something on his booty. And bitch, I would never, especially somebody like Castro, bitch, please, never ever. And first of all, I am a top. And then when I do feel like being a sensitive bottom bitch, it wouldn't be for nobody like Castro because his dick don't
mm,
even work.
my
It's
mind.
limp. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That is a lie, and the truth ain't in him. But he was over there shaking his motherfucking nasty motherfucking ass, and he was trying to make it clap to Sexy Red, okay? But it was over there looking like looking like Baby Blue, bitch. That's what it was looking. He was dancing to Sexy Red, but it was looking like Baby Blue,
I
bitch.
remember that because,
Okay.
because Brian, I was there. So I believe that. And then let me tell you this, Brian. Castro is acting like he on crack this morning.
I'm
He all
telling you,
gibbery and he begging for cash apps. And do you think he had like some wild mushrooms
I don't know what
with
is
some
going on.
psychedelic properties in it? Because he's acting real off right now. And
I ain't
maybe
show nobody. I
do
ain't
you
show
think his
nobody
channel? You think
shit.
his channel is going and he needs people over there? And then what I don't get, Brian, is why would Tommy be on a toilet
You got to
trying to
ask Tommy. Tommy's not gonna deny that. See, unlike Castro, Tommy is real about his shit. Tommy will tell you. Ask him next time. He'll tell you that he
But
was
it's
he and
not
that.
sexy. It's not
Well,
sexy at
well, and
all.
we can't determine what's sexy, baby. These gay men, please.
nah, they come
These
to
gay
my
men.
channel, Pastor. They come to my channel with that foolishness. No, I didn't even tell Castro to come over there last night. He come
Mm,
over there, and now he's lying. So he came and tried to get his lick back, but it don't even make no sense. I showed you my fat ass. Castro, you's a goddamn mother, bitch. You's a
mm.
goddamn stuttering lie. You hammerhead looking motherfucker. You was a lie. You fucking hammerhead shark looking motherfucker,
Now,
bitch.
Brian, though, we did see that picture of you saying how he gonna look when he get old, and I think that might have triggered him.
Bitch, I did not show nobody nothing about my fat ass. And I'm telling you, literally, my big ass. I'm not no bottom. I'm not gonna bend over like him. He's the one that transitioned from a top that we think bitch that we thought he was to now we finding out that Tommy had to bend him over and take him
No,
over.
Mm,
Okay.
Now Brian is
Mm-hmm.
now I just came up with a sort of analogy. Now, I want you to tell me, is this true? Now,
Okay.
am I correct on it? Okay, so y'all agreed to show each other y'all stuff, but when
Fuck
you
no.
saw
I don't talk.
his,
I don't talk to
okay,
Castro like that
because
at
he
all.
was
mm.
Ever.
he was saying y'all
Never.
agreed to show each other
I put
y'all
this on my
behind.
mama. I put this on Jehovah. I never talked to Castro off of this doggone apparatus, and I would never, ever. I put this on God can strike my big
Okay.
ass down right now. I never showed Castro my motherfucker. Ugh.
No, it
Castro,
ain't that. I'm saying, did you ever agree to showing him if he showed you?
no, we don't
Okay,
talk
so
like
my
that. Hell,
theory would be wrong. Okay, in that because when he came up here, he said y'all had an agreement to show
he's
each other
lying.
y'all stuff. So I was
He's,
thinking that he showed his first, and after you saw his, you like backed out or didn't do it or something
but
like
just
that.
think
You know
about
what
it
I'm saying?
though. But just think about it. If we had the agreement, why would he choose that time when I'm cussing his ass out, taking him down
I don't
from,
know.
you know what I'm saying?
That
He's a liar. And Castro, the truth ain't in your stuttering that. That's why it take you 10 years to say a goddamn sentence, bitch, because you can't tell a fucking truth. Use a
not
goddamn
10 years.
lie.
Come on,
He's
Miss.
a
No.
he's a motherfucking lie, and he came up here and lied. At least I can be honest and say, well, maybe he said on something. Give him the benefit of the doubt. If that wasn't a boy, or if that wasn't all I seen something, it was something on.
It was something on that nigga ass, is what I'm trying to tell you. And it ain't my fault that you over
I
there
feel you.
cooking and scratching your ass, nigga, with
I
no
believe
cheese.
Brian, and I do believe Brian for real. I do because of
Child,
how he responded to this whole situation. I do believe.
child,
I
Castro,
do.
you was
I'm
a
sorry,
fucking
Castro, but I do believe Brian in this situation. He got you beat. Yeah.
So
ooh,
I got a question too, Brian. Why is Rico trying to come for you now? Because
oh,
again, I
hold up,
understood what you were saying
Brian.
because
Let's
it was dangerous for
activate.
that man to be
Hold
knocked
up.
out on that subway.
Hold up, Pastor. Now let's activate. Brian, do we need to see now? I've been minding my own business now. Brian, activate. Now, okay, now what Rico said now?
He
What did
said
Rico
that he,
say?
no, hold on. He said that he was very disappointed in you because you were speaking badly about him and he thought that you was better than that. And he was like, well, he guessed that you're not because you up there going with the crowd and all of that stuff. And he was kind of upset with you because of your commentary. It's like you weren't supposed to say nothing. But my thing is, I think everybody was extremely concerned about Rico because he met now, Brian, let me give you this. And Dragons, let me give you this.
Living
I
like
told
that. Now,
Rico that somebody was watching him. Now Rico wanted to say, no, you was there. No, 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 no. No. Rico, somebody emailed me, screenshotted a video screenshot of you at that mall. I guess you was on another dating app or something. So I don't know how they got it, but they got it. And you was, I'm not lying, Brian. He was begging for D. He said, I want some D band. He said, I'm at this mall. I need some
oh,
D band. I was sitting there like,
Dang.
damn,
mm,
right?
mm,
So again, he didn't deny it. It was true. So fast forward to a couple of days ago.
mm.
So he meets somebody again, which he admits, go drinks with them. Somebody done put some in his drink
Mm,
and the reason why we knew this because he could not make it to Pizarro's cooking challenge because he said he was high
Oh,
as you know what, right? And then all of a sudden, this picture of him in
I
the
take that.
subway on the train sleep surfaces.
Damn.
I'm like, Rico, somebody is following you. Somebody is taking pictures of you. And I'm like, dude, you need to be kind of concerned about that. You fighting us. I'm way up in Texas. Okay, you got somebody in New York
that's
following you.
That's what I wanted to, that's what I couldn't understand because it didn't seem like he was upset that somebody had a picture of him. I was wondering who was taking the pictures of this man laid out on the subway. That crossed my mind. I say, well, who took the picture? Who took the picture and how do the beef sector have the picture? And why ain't he upset that there is a picture of him laying out on the goddamn subway? That's
Yeah.
that's the question that I said, well, is this a play? Now, as far as him coming for me, Rico, you know that I done donated hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to you, Rico.
For
I am an
real.
advocate. I am an advocate supporter of you, Rico. But one thing, you would not
Okay.
hold me. You would not hold me to no cross when you do fuck shit. Just like I would not hold you to the cross when I do fuck shit. If you are out here laid out, people can take advantage of you. You out here smoking that wet, getting drugged, doing this and that. What
Yeah,
you
that's
want
not a
me? You
good.
want?
What the fuck
Yeah,
are
you
you
want me to
doing
sit up
out
here?
there?
You want me
Hold
to
on,
sit up here?
Dragon.
You want me to sit up here and cheerlead for you, Rico? I'm not that type of person, Rico. And if you feel a certain type of way, I don't know what to tell you. I ain't disparage you. I ain't talk shit about you. I'm giving my commentary because that was fucking disturbing to see you laid out. You're far from your family. You don't have nobody out there to come and get you, come and help you or anything. And you are laid out. The people could have took your wallet, could have did all type of things to you, Rico. And you want me to sit here and cheerlead for that? I'm sorry. So if you feel a certain type of way, Rico, do what you got to do. I care for you as a person. I want you to succeed in this world. But one thing I'm not going to do, when you was laid out on that motherfucking subway, vulnerable, Rico, anything could have happened to you. And that's what
Yeah,
I said.
that's the
So
fucked up part. Like, why you keep putting yourself in these predicaments where anything could happen to you? Wake the fuck up, Rico, and stop living your life like that. That's fucked up. You could have
Well,
been
it is
gone.
deep now, and now Brian he got to go to the dentist because his mouth is all messed up. They got to yank some more teeth out.
Rico, I just want
That's
listen.
fucked
We
up, man.
we all trying to get ourselves together, Rico. And if you out here begging for penis and things like that, Rico, you got your priorities. And listen, I'm the
Yup.
last one to talk. I'm the last one to talk. But one
But
thing I
keep
ain't doing is
keep
begging
doing
nobody for.
all that shit.
Go ahead, Brian. Hold on for a minute, Dragons. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Brian.
Brian. My bad. My bad.
Oh no, go ahead, Dragon. I was just saying. I
No,
mean,
go ahead. No, go.
I
But
mean,
let me
I
say
ain't.
this. He said he was very disappointed. And my thing is this. Let me say this, Rico. My thing is you always think people are against you. Are you for you? Because you do stuff that seems like it's against you. And
No.
you always blaming people on YouTube, but we didn't tell you to go and meet that man and drink some concoction that was going to leave you immobilized, laying up on. And then for Castro to say that that wasn't Rico, please, that was
Lying
Rico.
ass. Lying.
Mm.
And you know why he said that? Because it probably Castro probably been in that same predicament recently.
Mm.
Okay. So that's why he
Mm.
probably
Well, let
you
me say
know
this. I don't know what's going on with
Yes,
Castro, but he's
yes,
acting
yes, yes.
very off today, and he's acting like people on, people on crack, and they all excited, and I don't know what's going on, and he couldn't sit down, and oh, he just and guess what now, Brian? What time was that where he showed you his posterior? What time was that? How
I
long
don't
ago was that?
I don't even know. It was sometime in the midnight hour. That's all I know.
Okay, so
But
it's the
how long
midnight
was it?
hour, and
How
look,
long was
he's still up. Hold on now, he's still up, acting like that just happened. Astro, did you even go to sleep? What are you using
it?
to keep you
Yeah.
up that late?
'Cause that ain't
And
no
I do
no
believe
no. That ain't
and I
no
do
no.
believe Rico smoked that meth. And I do believe he smoked that sherm because and I'm not trying to be ugly when I say this. If you smoke it, you smoke it. But
What the hell is her?
stop putting yourself in situations like that, Rico. They're gonna find Rico stanking somewhere. It's what I'm telling you. They're gonna find him because you are in these. Now, what if that dude would have did something to you, kidnapped you, tied you, threw you in
Yeah.
the basement? Boy, if you don't wake
Let
the
me tell you
fuck
something,
up,
Brian. It's really funny that you mentioned that because, baby, I don't know why the other half was watching American Horror Story in New York,
See,
baby. And in American Horror Story, they had a serial killer and he was killing gay men, and baby, he was cutting them up. Oh my God, it was so grotesque.
they still
And
doing it.
that's all I could think about. Rico in New York, all of this. And the serious part about it is American Horror Story is usually based on real life situations. And I'm like, boy, they got serial killers and all kind of people in New York. New York is not Detroit. New York is a
Stop that
mishmash of
fast dollar.
everybody. You don't know
yes.
who is who.
Chasing that fast dollar will get you in that predicament. Stop chasing the quick money. Stop chasing it.
And then what got me dragons was when he was talking about the House in Virginia status, and we should not normalize that. We should not
Mm,
know. Now, people have it. People can live with that. You have a
mm,
normal life, but when you sitting up here still practicing, like you don't have that, and then you trying to, well, everybody here got no. Like what the
yeah,
fuck? Man, look, man,
exactly.
Rico, if you mad, be mad. I ain't
Yeah,
disrespect
you need
you,
to
but if
fix
you
yourself. Me neither. He need to fix himself for real because we don't want to see him gone because of his because of his bad I want to say judgment and how he runs his life. My whole thing is, yeah, nobody could tell you what to do, but don't use that as a crutch to do bad things in your life so that when things happen to you, you expect people to care for you. We care for you always in the name of Heavenly Father God. We're not finna
amen.
sit here and just let you run your life into the ground because you have a life, a fatal disease. You don't
This is
have
the
to
thing,
blow
though,
that.
Dragons. He's grown. He's
I
grown.
know, but you
And
don't
you
have to
can't, and
blow that.
he's grown. And let me say this now. Rico
They
has
said
said,
I'm muffled. They said I'm muffled. Am I
he
muffled?
said, can you hear me?
Yes.
Rico,
Am I
Rico
muffled?
has said, okay, no, you're fine. Rico has said that he tells people the situation. So again, if he is truthful about that, then that's the person's decision to make. What
Mhm.
gets me is you put it publicly and get pissed off when people talk about it. You don't
Yeah.
private this, you don't know, now what bothers me is that somebody is following you and
Hmm.
chronicling your situation
That
and you don't know who it is.
At
That
all.
bothers me.
And they
But you
probably
can go
and
ahead.
they probably know when you leave, when you go, because if they sent a video to Jay Wilson
Hmm.
of you begging for peen, and then on
Hmm.
another occasion, now they catch you sleeping on the subway, you don't know if people watching you or is it connected to you?
yeah,
And
Are
this
and
is
you
the
have to
thing,
you?
be
Brian.
very
He was trying
careful
to he was
because the
trying to
person
accuse
that
me
is
of
praying
something.
on him, listen,
Yeah, yeah.
Jay,
He
when
was,
you say
But
that a person is praying on him, that is sitting there watching him, is a person that's trying to take their life publicly or somehow
well,
like
I don't
that
know
is
about
the
that, but let me say
obsession.
this though.
That's the
It only
obsession.
confirms that I wasn't lying. See, people will act like you lying. But now that that person got a picture of you in a subway in New York,
Yeah.
y'all subways, you got to go downstairs, you got to get in a train. I mean,
Following.
I
Exactly.
lived in New York. I lived in Queens. So I'm
Following
thinking
him.
of all of these things. And then, so obviously the person is in Queens or close to Queens because again, I don't know if it's a network. I don't know if people, but that's
uh,
concerning right there. And then Rico, not only that,
Yeah,
Brian,
Rico on the
I said, Rico said, I'm going to go and I'm going to take myself at the dentist. I said, Rico, I don't think that's a good idea because we know what happened at the doctor's office. And that is, I said, man, stop putting your life out here. What did Rico do? Talked about the dentist. Then all of a sudden, the doctor said, you need to come back right away. We need to pull those teeth
ain't that some
because,
shit?
baby, and I'm like,
And they don't
Rico,
understand that your teeth are connected to blood, blood access. You can bleed out your mouth with a root canal or things like that, or if your teeth get infected and all that cavities and shit can get in your bloodstream and kill you. You don't
hmm
understand that, Rico. You bet, boy. Look,
and this is the
you.
thing. And he think I'm against him. I'm like, no, Rico, because when you put it out there, you can't stop people from talking about you. You
Yeah.
can't stop people. Let me say this, Brian. I get talked about all the time. But most of the
Good or
stuff that
bad.
people are saying is speculation. You know why? Because number one, I don't have my relationship flaunted all over YouTube. Number two, baby, as far as I'm concerned, I'm driving Uber and Lyft, and my house is in foreclosure. Again, the least
And
you know, the better it is. And I'm being
that's
real about
right.
that. But you are
That's
showing
right. I had
people your real life, and then when they throw it in your face,
yeah.
everybody's not going to be positive with the
Yeah.
situation. And I don't know if these
Yeah.
people are looking for sympathy, empathy, what they're looking for, but everybody
Mhm.
is not going to agree with you.
Yeah.
And even though it's on your channel and you have the right, you can't censor people or stop people from what they think. And this is the problem with Rico. And I'm looking at Rico and I'm like, invest in yourself.
Mm,
Mhm.
Invest in
Mhm.
yourself. Now, I may have a
Mhm.
folded up face, which I don't, but I may have
well,
one according to the people, but I got all my teeth.
mm,
I got all my teeth. I'm telling you, I mean, I don't have to worry about shingles. I don't took my shingle shots. I mean, and this is the thing. This is the
Okay.
thing.
Let's go with the
I
shangle.
will be 60 in 4 years.
And that's good, Jay.
And,
That's
and and
very
again, and I'm looking at these people who
and
are
I
in
hope to
their
make it.
30s, in their
yes. That's
30s,
good.
I
and they
hope to
getting
make
It's
it.
well, I'm
oh,
sure you will, but in their
it's very
30s, and they getting teeth yanked out, ain't
yep.
even 40, and don't have no teeth in the front. And I'm like, what is going on with this oral health in the beef sector? Then you got people with one tooth.
I know I'm
Uh,
I'm like,
missing a
what is
couple. I
going
ain't
on?
even missing a couple, but I'm gonna replace mine.
But,
Because I
but
still don't
dragons,
have
we
that
didn't see it though, girl. We didn't see it, but we
I
see
got it.
ball
people
out.
showing
Ain't a
it.
ball out.
And
Shit,
Ain't
let
I
a
me
got
say
all
this,
ball out.
y'all.
mine.
Let me say
Shit,
this.
by
Let me
the
say this. Let me say this real quick. Baby, if
But
insurance is
I
too
don't I
high
ain't
for
gonna lie.
you, if
No.
insurance in the United States is too high, go to Mexico. They will hook you up in Mexico.
Mm.
Go to Mexico and get they got dental tourism, and you can go to Mexico. Go to Mexico and
Yeah,
get them
yeah,
teeth done.
they got the deals. Yes, I
They
heard
do.
about
And
that.
most of the doctors in Mexico were trained in the United States. They
Great
just crossed the
job.
border because they don't have to deal with all of that red tape. So, like, you can pay $500 for something that may cost $15,000 in the United States because they get
Yep.
their money up front. And that's why a lot of people go to Mexico.
And it's
I'm just
Mm.
saying.
cures that are there. It's cures for people that deem themselves uncurable. It's cures across borders. I'm gonna just
Well,
tell you
baby, I
that.
don't know all about that, but I'm gonna say this: get your
I
teeth
know
fixed.
there are
Now,
cures
Brian,
across
Brian, hold on
borders.
for a minute, though, Dragon. Brian, I saw a documentary,
Mm.
Sharpstown High School, baby. When I tell you Sharpstown High School ain't nothing to play with,
Why? What happened with Sharpstown,
baby, I thought Yates was something, honey. That
baby?
Sharpstown High School.
A
So
word in.
they did a documentary on it, and they call it the Baby Making Factory. And they
Mm,
said that they have like one of the lowest graduation rates in Houston Independent School District. But they
really?
did a whole thing on Sharpstown High School. Baby, it wasn't nothing to
Sharpstown.
play with. It was a
Yeah.
PBS documentary, and they followed students. And so, Sharpstown used to be predominantly black, but
White.
now it's Mexican and black now. But
But
it's
you
no
know, it
joke.
used to be white back in the day. Let's tell the truth. That used to
Oh
be a
yeah.
nice area.
Hmm.
By Sharpstown, it used to be white. It used to be a white area, and then it got integrated. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Mm.
And then so mm,
Brian, they did a documentary on it. It was so sad. It was so
mm,
freaking sad. And I don't know what's really going on in Houston, but I have been getting emails to do teaching gigs in Houston. And I mean, I'm not doing that anymore, but that's how bad they need teachers. And I'm like, I'm not. I got an offer that they would pay for my room and board to teach in
mm.
Houston. And I'm like, no, no, because again, it was hell teaching in San Antonio. So if it was hell teaching in San Antonio, you know what it's going to be like in Houston. And
Mm.
Yeah.
they burn good teachers out, and that's the sad part
Yes,
about it.
and they
They
turn them
burn good
bad.
teachers out.
When you see a bad
Okay.
teacher that's acting,
You ain't gonna
acting,
see.
acting out
They
of
burn.
control and stuff like that, she was not like that before. Them kids pushed them teachers to be mean and start
Yeah.
acting ugly like
Well,
that.
what happens, Brian, is teachers that are good, they have good classroom management, and the trashy teachers who can't control their kids, they always send in their kids to those
To the
teachers.
office.
And
Yeah.
then when you have like out of town event where you got to have a chaperone, they're always calling on those teachers who have good classroom management because they know that they can handle the students. And again, it burns good teachers out. And I'm like, because I mean, really, let me tell y'all something. I had to get out. I'm like, y'all are not here to help our students. You all are not here to solve the problem. You are here to manage the problem. Because if you all solve the problem, then y'all don't have a job anymore. So you will use these kids to manage the problem to keep your job. I know for a fact that they hate to demote students because they don't get funding when they demote students. So they will pass a student
Mm-hmm.
to get them through. Let me tell you something. This STAR test ain't no joke. But the sad part about the STAR test is you can make a 44.50 and still pass the English section of the STAR test. That is not success. And they call it approaching. Approaching what? Failure? So I
A
taught
44 is a way
the F.
past a D, right? What
It's
the
an F.
fuck?
It's an
What?
F. They call it approaching, meets, and masters.
No.
And I'm serious. And students who make a 44.50 or 45, they can graduate because by STAR standards
Mm-mm.
of Texas, they passed.
Our test we took when I was in school was the TOS test, okay? The TAAS, the TOS test, okay? And you had to pass that mug. It wasn't no
Mm-mm.
30, 40. Like, what is going on nowadays?
Brian, let me
And
tell you,
that's
the school systems are so friggin' bad. And even if your kid is at a good school. And I keep on telling parents, you got to be there at your child's school. And every school year, you need to meet the teachers and you need to find out who are the star teachers to put your child in. Because again, everybody ain't good. And I'm telling you, you just can't drop your kids off at school and think it's going to be okay. It's
Yeah.
crazy out there. Brian, another thing too, I noticed, and please help me. I
Mm-hmm.
noticed when I was going to Houston Intercontinental, baby,
Mm.
it is ratchet out there. It's ratchet out there by the airport.
It
Baby,
ain't
them
ratchet.
apartments ain't nothing. Baby, them
It ain't
airport,
ratchet. It's
no,
not.
Brian. I saw people walking. Baby, they got corner stores. And this is when I
Well,
was going to the airport.
I mean, okay. So I
Now
mean,
let me say
people
this.
are
I'm
allowed
not
to
I'm not
live.
saying no, I'm not saying all of Houston is like that, but damn, it's by the airport.
But Jay Wilson, one thing I want to tell you, HISD already got stuff going on. They
I
they
know they
was a
do.
they was already the government was threatening, excuse me, the state was threatening to come in and take over that school district. So
Wait a minute,
maybe.
Brian, they did. And they
Oh,
ain't
they
even
did
doing a good
already.
job. Yes, and they're not even doing a good job. And they are really having an issue because they started closing libraries at the Lowell school. And I never forget that little girl saying, I never forget this. It was such a powerful impact from a little girl. She had to be either in elementary school or middle school. She had to be about sixth grade, maybe fifth or sixth grade. And that little girl said, they closing our libraries. She said, they got libraries in prison.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. I was
Oh
like, that's some
wow.
deep shit. This little girl knows that they have libraries in prison, but they can't even keep their library at the
In
school.
school, come the place where you want to encourage the reading and
And this is the
and
sad part,
knowledge.
man. Houston will be the third largest city soon. They're getting ready to overtake Chicago in population.
This is crazy. But you
And
know
I'm
what,
telling you,
Pastor, let me just say this. I'm very disappointed in Castro for sitting up there lying. You is a liar, Castro. And yo, bitch, you do anything to want to sit up here and be relevant. It ain't my fault. I was talking about the four ladies that tried to do something to a pregnant lady last night. I wasn't even thinking about no fucking
I did hear
Castro.
that. And he came on. He
And
came on your channel.
he came on fucking with me. I wasn't talking to Castro. So why would I come on here and lie and say you was twerking and doing all type of shit when you was in the background, and then you want to come and try to retaliate and lie and say that my fat ass, my big 800-pound ass, found the gumption to bend over and show you my ass, nigga. You's a
And you had on
goddamn
holy
lie.
draws. Don't forget you had on
Bitch,
holy
you's a
draws.
mother. See, unlike him, I goes to work and I can go to Family Dollar, bitch, and Walmart and give me a 3X pair of drawers, bitch. You got me fucked up. I
Can
don't
I
know.
so Brian, can I say this though? Let me tell you something. I
Give
think
me
people
some draw.
let me say
No,
this
just
though. I think people find you. I think people find you when you at your weakest because I'm gonna tell you, Castro surprised me when you was in the sauna. But I think that sauna had you weak
Weak
because
about what?
I don't know because again, Brian Castro really was shading the hell out of you when he said, "Well, have you ever considered running, baby?" I had to shut it down, and
Baby,
then you said, hold on, Brian," and then you said, "Oh Lord," because you seemed like you was about to pass out.
I was.
Yeah.
I
And
was, Pastor.
I said, so Brian was like, and I was now I ain't gonna lie, Brian, I was getting a really little nervous because you were really like, "Ooh, I gotta get some water." So I think
Pastor, let
people
me
be
tell you
messing with
something.
you. I think people be messing with you at your vulnerable moments.
Let me tell you, well, let them keep messing, and they're gonna mess around and find themselves on the
Church girl, I ain't
ground.
being
Okay,
messy. What
I
I'm
don't.
trying to say is people seem like they shine on Brian when he's in a
Baby,
vulnerable moment.
baby, they can't
And Brian,
shine
and
up
I'm
on me,
serious,
baby.
Brian was trying to get some
yeah.
water
Okay.
and
They
he
can't
was
Okay.
it
shine
was
up on
hot and
baby
he
because
almost was about to
baby,
faint.
Pastor, with the good graces of Jehovah God, baby, they can't shine up on me. I'm gonna shine up on myself. And Castro, what you need to do, because he's sitting up over there with high blood pressure, okay? He's the one that's drinking and sitting up over there with high blood pressure and eating pizza with no cheese and waffles with pickle juice and stuff. I ain't the girl, you bitch, worry about okay, okay, okay. Well, girl, don't do me,
Okay.
girl. Do not do me, baby. Don't do the fool without doing yourself first, baby. Don't do me, okay? Cause
I couldn't hold back. Oh my
I
God.
ain't never put no pickle juice on waffles before. Who eat pickle
Oh my,
juice
that is nasty.
on
That's a pregnant woman eating. He ain't no
girl?
pregnant woman.
Somebody said Rico said he was hallucinating and he felt out of his body and don't didn't like it.
I'm
Child.
telling you, man,
Oh,
they gonna find Rico. Rico, you better change your ways, Rico. And then
yup.
let me tell y'all what happened, Pastor, last night. I caught Castro. I
Mm.
don't know who told these people that they are 20 years old. I'm still young. Castro said a few years ago he did it was something he was talking about. And this dude say a few years ago. And I said, Castro, how old were you? I was 18. I said, nigga, a decade ago. A decade. What is you talking? You
Okay.
Castro, what the
Okay.
you were baby? These people are delusional. And that's why I say I'm gonna stop messing with
Very.
these people because he
Yeah,
came up here and lied. That nigga came up here and lied. You bitch, you
child.
man, let me go
Mm.
ahead on about my business, baby. I'm gonna have
Mm,
me a good day today. Oh,
mm.
babe. Jay Wilson, please unblock me if you choose to. I'm better now
I'm
mentally.
thinking about it, Brian, but I do want you to do
Well,
something for me. I do
I
want you
I'm not gonna
to
beg you.
look, look, no, you don't have to beg me, but this is
Mhm.
on the real. This is on the real. This is really on the
Yes.
real.
Yes.
Go
Hmm.
talk to somebody, bro.
Okay.
I really want you to because I did see your live and I felt some kind of way. And
I don't know what you're
again,
talking about.
I know what I'm talking
Uh-uh.
about.
All right. Well, y'all have a good day. I don't, Pastor. Well, you
No,
have a good day,
just
Pastor.
look. On all
And
sincerity,
if
and he
you
said,
choose
look,
to
look,
unblock me,
this ain't to
if
make you
you
feel bad.
if you
Look,
choose to unblock me,
hold
that'll
on,
be great. If
if you
not, then
dreaming
I
about stuff,
understand.
Brian, you
Y'all
need
have a
to go
good
talk
day.
about it. Go talk through it, Brian.
All right,
And I'm just being
Brian.
real. So again, I knew it was gonna come to this, but I'm
Mm.
serious. I'm not
What's
trying
wrong?
to
What's going
demean
on?
him.
What's going on?
So
What's going on with that,
he
Jay?
had a
Bring someone else.
situation. Well, no, he had a situation, and I don't want to get too deep into it,
Okay,
but it was a real.
just give me the basics.
It wasn't a show. It wasn't. It was. I'm really feeling some pain from this,
Mm-hmm.
and I just and he couldn't see my chat. I guess because he had me blocked as well. And what I
Uh-huh.
said is, you need to go talk to somebody. You
Mm.
cannot get to your light until you deal with your darkness.
Right.
And he had a really horrific dream about the situation that he went through. And that's
Mm-hmm.
some serious stuff. And again, you don't have to talk about it with me, but I do want you to talk about it to somebody else. And not anybody, but someone who is licensed
Someone who gets paid.
and who's a professional and who
Yeah,
can help you navigate through that.
that
And
situation. Yeah.
I'm not tearing you down. I'm not saying that you are weak. I'm not saying that you are crazy. I am saying that you are a human being. And Brian,
Right.
you are a very talented, funny individual. And I'm going to give you that. But Brian, you got to handle that. You got to face that situation so you can move on.
Yeah.
And that's
And then
on the real.
point, find it within yourself to basically this is a situation for God, spirit guides and guardian angels and
Mhm.
uh
But see,
ancestors.
let me say something. Let me say something.
You need to ask God in your
Um,
correct in your heart.
yeah, dragons. Let me say something.
Mm-hmm.
I have grown up around church, in church, all of my life, and preachers and clergy are only qualified to do certain things. They are not licensed therapists, most of them, not all, but most of them are not.
Right.
And what we need to know is just because you get counseling and therapy doesn't mean that you don't have faith.
Yeah,
When you do it, it means that you do have faith that you
that's
can
right.
get better. And I think
Yeah.
people crutch out on religion, and I'm gonna give it to God.
Yeah.
And where they do need to is give it to somebody
Believe
who
in
can
them.
talk to you. And you can
Believe.
still be praying and you can still ask God for the answers. Because I think sometimes the therapy will help you get to your answer. So
Yeah.
I mean, as a person who grew up with religion and as an African American man, we don't embrace therapy. We don't embrace counseling.
A lot of our
And
black
we are
folk.
a traumatized people.
That's
And
right.
just what we got to go through on a daily basis in life should be enough to say, I might need to go talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm saying. I am not judging you. I'm not saying that you were wrong for what you've done. I kind of get it now why you said what you said. I didn't think it was appropriate, but I think you're still upset because you keep saying that we were supposed to go on a cruise. We were supposed to do this. And my thing
Yeah.
is, are you disappointed that you're not doing it now? And are you more mad and upset and that's how you deal with it? I don't know.
Well,
But I do think that you really need to talk to someone, and this is for anybody, not only Brian. If you got issues in your family with
you
loved
can't
ones,
family.
resolve that shit and go
That's
talk about it.
true. You could talk to me. I'll help your ass.
Girl,
We can help each other.
girl. Let me say this, you
We
all.
can help each
Let me say this. I'm in chaplaincy, but I'm
other.
gonna always say, number one, I am not a licensed therapist. I do not give diagnosis, but I can refer you to someone. The only thing I can do is make suggestions and have you to think about things and navigate you through all of this stuff. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're going to need to see a therapist
Yeah.
because, again, they are trained and equipped to do that. And so, all I want Brian to do is to be whole. And I'm not saying that God can't do it. I'm not saying that Jehovah can't do it. But I do think that you need to talk to someone because, we religious people don't do that. And let me say this to you all the mental illness that I've seen for the most part has come from church. Not to say all mental illness, but most of the mental illness that I've seen have been in church. And I'm going to say this too. The more fundamental the people are, the worse the mental illness. I had a lady tell me that she getting off her medicine because God done healed her. And then the next thing you know, she talking about God told her to walk in the street because he said that he gonna take care of her.
God
And
did
if she,
not say that free.
baby, I'm like, girl, take your medicine.
That's what
That
you
thing
want to
ain't
tell
that thing
yourself.
ain't the devil. That's because you got a chemical
That's what
imbalance. Girl, balance yourself. Go ahead, dragons.
that was the devil tricking her into believing that she
Girl,
needed to
that was
walk
that chemical imbalance that she has
in
that she needed to
yeah,
balance. And once she
because
took her
God
medicine,
led
she was okay.
the wrong way.
Take your
God won't.
medicine, people. Take your medicine.
God
I have
won't
been
allow.
in every type of church, Pentecostal, Baptist. I done played for everybody. My thing is, baby, look, don't let nobody strong arm you to do something that is not going to be
Of you or
advantageous to you health wise.
for the future. Yeah.
Don't let nobody do that. These church folk, a lot of this stuff is about control. A lot of this stuff, and
Mhm.
again, I don't have a problem with church. What I do have a problem with is we entrap people and don't empower people.
They do. They want to empower you to believe in them and give on to your worldly possessions to them when it's not them you should be worshiping. It's Heavenly Father God.
Mhm. Let me say this: I
It's
respect church leaders. I
supposed
respect
to
church
be here
leaders,
to get
but
us
I
and
don't idolize or jeopardize
don't
myself
idolize
because of
neither.
church leaders because they
Mhm.
they got issues just like everybody else. They got to
Exactly.
see Jesus just like everybody else.
So I don't. I be hearing some of them preach right, and certain people be chanting in the crowd like they're like when the preacher is preaching, they'll say yes, Lord, and it's like he's not your Lord or she's not your Lord. Don't say yes, Lord. to your
I think
preacher.
they agreeing with what they say, but I just
I
think that
know.
people go along to get along, and that's a bother for me. My thing is, I never forget when we were growing up, and my mom wound up going to a Pentecostal church. So my sisters were dating when they were in middle school. My
Mm-hmm.
mom would take my sister and the little boy to the movies, and then his mama will pick them back up. And again, because my mom was like, we ain't having no babies around here. These girls need to know how to act around these boys, and so on and so forth. And so that was it. Do you not know them Pentecostal people had a problem with that? And my mama said, you don't raise my kids. You don't
Right.
raise my kids. And she said, and y'all up here holding y'all girls hostage. And then the first thing you know, they get pregnant. She said, them jean skirts don't stop people from getting pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. And
Holy
so
as they live,
kudos to my mom
they
because she
have
could
that.
have capitulated to that stuff, and she didn't.
Mhm.
So I'm telling you, raise your kids. Don't let these people bully you. You know what's best for you. And I just see churches doing that, and it's a lot of conformity. You got to do this, you got to do this, and so on and so forth. And it's about you and your relationship with Jesus and your personal relationship. And I don't mind people getting together for worship and stuff, but church is about enlightenment and not just putting people do this, and then having that leader and that's your all supreme and stuff. And it just bothers me. And the church is not that building. The church are the people.
Yeah.
That building is a place of worship. That building is a sanctuary where you go and worship.
Talk about the
That's it.
people who are judgmental in churches, and they're supposed to be worshiping God, loving people. Not to say we love everybody, but at the end of the day, we don't judge. Talk about the people who judge people that believe in God. But if you really believe in God, you wouldn't judge people.
Mm. Jay Wilson, can you pray for my neighbor? She just found her 19-year-old daughter deceased. Oh, that is so bad. I will definitely keep her in prayer. That is so sad. That is so sad. Sure, sure, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's sad. I'm so sorry to hear that, Taff White, 2025.
Man,
Things happen, you all. Things happen. And that's sad. And I really can't. I had never been in that situation, and that's sad.
most
And this is
blessings to
another thing, yeah, that's
them
sad. So
to
please
your
pray for
family.
Taff White. I know I will, Taff White. So I am going to speak healing to that family, and
Yes,
justice. I speak justice, so they find whoever did this and bring them to justice. And I pray
God
and I
will.
speak that. I
God
speak
will.
that. My
God
God,
will.
that is something else. Well, look,
God
you all,
will.
I have to go. Dragons, thank you for coming over, but I
Yes,
got a
love you.
meeting that I need to get to.
All right, now do
All
your
right.
thing, and I'm finna do my thing too. So it's good to see y'all, good to laugh with y'all, and all that good stuff. So I'll see y'all later too, as well. And
She died in her sleep. Okay, so
God
she
bless
didn't die
y'all.
of murder. She died in her sleep. Ooh, that's hard. So, okay, we will definitely keep them in prayer. I didn't know all the
Yeah,
particulars, so I will definitely keep her in prayer. That's sad. So my prayer is that they find the cause of it and what happened.
yeah.
Um, my God, that's tough. That's tough. So thank you for letting me know.
God,
Well, look, y'all,
God
I
will
gotta
share.
go. Y'all take care. Thank you again, Dragons, Brian,
Thank
and
you so much as
Castro.
well.
Peace and love. Bye.